All right, we're live.
All right, well, welcome everybody to podcast number 3,
The laundry.
The Laundry. It might be podcast number 2 because I can't find number 2. So, but that's okay. We're slowly making progress, I would say.
I concur.
So,
It unplugged.
how was your week? Yep, I saw that.
It's all right. It's going pretty good.
You been watching the Olympics?
Not really. Like some of the stuff I have, but not really paying attention to it. There's I get like reels from my parents about Filipino Olympians doing stuff like that girl that did the downhill slalom, 52nd place, and all the Philippines are so proud of her. But she got to be in the Olympics. Yeah, but so did Raygun.
52nd place out of what?
I don't know, hundreds. I have no idea. I just looked at it. It only touched on the highlights. It said that she finished the course and that she was in 52nd place.
If you had to guess, would you guess that the Philippines has a medal?
I would say yes.
They don't.
Did they get close to anything?
It doesn't say who's close. It just shows who's got medals.
Oh. Are any of the Americans Filipino that have a medal?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go down and look at every single Filipino. Yeah, who knows?
You can just Google it. It's like, any Filipino Americans get a medal?
Who would you say, if you had to guess, was leading?
Russia. Oh wait, they can't participate.
No. They still do, just under a different name.
Yeah, like Poland. Yeah, but like they're like in 18 different countries participating. Kazakhstan.
No, Norway. Yeah, Norway, which, in my opinion, they should be good because it's a cold weather place.
Yeah, like Greenland too.
So Norway's number 1, Italy's number 2, shockingly.
Wow. Well, I mean, Italy was neck and neck with the U.S. for
They still are.
while
They're only
until-
four medals different. We're third.
yeah, but like, is any of those medals like is it a team competition? So 4 team members got 4 gold medals, so it counts as
No,
those
they
4?
don't count it like that.
Okay, good.
No, because then if like a basketball team wins, they don't count it as 16 gold medals.
Well, I thought they counted like the gymnastics, like when Team USA won.
Maybe. I
like
don't
the
know
Fab
about that.
4 or whatever. I think they counted that as 4 gold medals. I can't remember.
It's possible. What's embarrassing is Belgium
Why?
because they have 1.
Hey, it's better than none. I mean, the Philippines are
And it's bronze.
0 for 3. Hey, it's better than none. They won to get that bronze. You know, I forget who I think there was like an American wrestler.
I already know what you're going to say.
What?
You'd rather get bronze because it means you won, where silver means you lost. Right?
Something. She said it differently. She said it. I prefer getting bronze because it means I won. Because silver is a losing medal.
I took a poll at work
Yeah.
because somebody told me that.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was. I don't know if I saw it somewhere, or if we were in discussion. Or
Was it
whatever.
pumpkin?
But I asked people at work, I was like, if you had the opportunity and you're not going to win gold, would you rather have silver or bronze? And like 99% of my work said silver. They're like, well, that's not even a question. I'm like, well, if you think about it, winning bronze, you won to win that medal. Winning silver, you did not win. You lost the first place game. And they still were like, well, I'd still rather have silver. Okay.
That's just a loser mentality, in my opinion. Because like they still got a higher position.
That's basically what they said.
Yeah. Because like.
Oh, Kazakhstan actually has 1 medal.
Yeah, I know they have one. I did know that.
You know what, dude? You guys might have one because this thing's not in order.
Uh-oh. But yeah, I was just.
Did we just lose everything?
No, it's still there.
So anyway, so the Olympics are on. They've been on. I think they're due to wrap up in, I don't know.
Another week.
Yeah, has it been on a week so far?
It's been at least what was it? It's been at least a week because someone talked about having By the fourth day, Olympic Village was out of condoms.
Are you serious, dude?
They stocked up 10,000 condoms for the 3,000 participants, and they blew through them by the end of the third day. So about 9 months, we're gonna have like multinational Olympian offspring popping off in orphanages all over America, all over the place. I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Russia just takes all of them, trains them, sends them off to wherever. That's why we have Asian Kazakhstanians.
I understand why there's like a high drive for that at the Olympics because everybody has a perfect body and
Yeah, I mean they're all
a lot of people look great.
and also like their age, like their sex drives are at the peak around at that age, especially when they're working out all the time. So
But then again, there's a lot of Olympians that are married, so
that never stopped anyone.
well, that's true.
I'm pretty sure there's gay people having straight sex because it's there.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want to go. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that. I'm not gonna touch that one.
Well, you don't think it's like was it the between what would you call him the king boy and
Who?
I don't know the announcer for the figure skaters.
The announcer.
Yeah, his voice was too sassy.
Oh, Johnny Weir.
Yeah, what'd you call him? The king what?
King Sass? What did I call him? I don't know. Don't say something if it's gonna freaking get us.
It'll definitely get us. We have there's this thing called the good boy clock. As long as you don't say any obscenities in the first 10 minutes, we're okay.
That's not even true.
It is. There's a podcast that did all the research, so like he held his tongue.
So the moderator only listened to the first 10 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
Well, to be demonetized, if you can be flagged in the first 10 minutes, they will flag you.
Well, yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
what
hurt.
did I call him? Because, dude, I didn't call him a slur, so.
Well, it might not be a slur to you.
Sass King?
But I'm sure it might be a slur to some people. No, just a basic, not bae, but
Zesty?
No, king, not bae, but with a G instead.
King Gay?
Yeah.
Did I call him that?
Yeah, you called him the king gay.
Was I wrong?
I don't know. Some would argue Jeffree Star is more prestige than him.
As much as I'm just playing around with that,
Yeah.
I actually do like his commentary because you never get to hear a man's point of view in figure skating usually.
Yeah, but is it really a man's point of view?
Yeah, dude,
Are you sure it's not like a madam's
He
point of
competed
view?
against men and won a gold medal. He deserves his flowers.
Well, he won against other men like him.
Doesn't matter.
It's a league of sassy men.
That's every sport. You win against people like you. That's
No, I don't
every
know,
sport.
because okay, you seen Revenge of the Nerds, right?
A long time ago.
Of course, a long time ago. But so remember Lamar?
No.
Is
that Rick Moranis?
No, the nerd.
Isn't he in that movie?
Yeah. No, Rick Moranis. No. He is he. I don't
thought he
think.
was
No,
for some
it's not
reason.
him. It's not him. Well, just because he's white with glasses, probably why.
That is probably why.
No, the black nerd that was a sassy thrower, and so they made the javelin that would go with his mannerisms.
What did they call him?
I don't remember what they
Are you
called
allowed
him.
to say it on here?
I don't remember what they called him. But no, he had the flamboyant javelin because the way that he would conduct himself running down the
Can you hand me
the
that
field.
ass pillow
Which one?
behind you?
Which one?
The ass pillow, dude. The one that was, yeah. I need something to sit this on.
Oh, then do like that over your knee.
There we go. Perfect. Thank
That's
you.
what I did with my keyboard.
Oh, that's great.
But no, he with the sass, he was able to throw it much further.
Who?
The black nerd.
He was able to throw what further? Sorry,
The
baseball?
javelin.
Oh,
No,
a
the
javelin?
Yeah, for their like Olympic games for the fraternity houses, because he was able to be sassy with the javelin throw. He got further. So if they all were sassy throwers and they all had the same javelin, then it would be equal. But then you've got the other 9 fraternity houses throwing like a a straight male versus the sassy thrower. The sassy thrower went further. So it's not really his peers that he was throwing against.
I don't think it has anything to do with him being sassy. The fact that he threw it further.
Well, it was the fact.
Would
that
he
was,
move his hips better?
No, the way that he held the javelin, and then pranced down the field to throw it, it all added up to make it go further. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, a straight figure skater could never beat a sassy one, in my opinion.
That's not true.
I haven't seen one, anyways.
Remember Scott Hamill? Scott Hamill is 100% straight. Scott Hamill did the first front flip. Don't you remember Scott Hamill?
No,
when we were
dude,
growing up?
not at all.
Kind of balding guy, blonde hair.
I didn't follow.
Won the
figure
gold
skating.
medal in the singles, and he's very, very straight. And
Was he on Epstein Island?
dude, not every male figure skater is gay. I mean,
Well, the good ones mostly.
I would say it's
99,
probably higher
45.
than a lot of sports, but there's still
Like, do you
straight
think-
guys out there
do you think-
because there's couple skaters that are married. So I mean, it's not always that way, but
Well, not always, but like
probably a good majority. Just like gymnastics, would you say there's more in gymnastics or more in figure skating?
I don't. That's the thing. Like, I don't know many male gymnasts.
That are what?
No,
Heteros-
like at all. Like, I
Well,
don't
didn't
know.
you go to school with any?
Gymnasts?
Yeah, dude.
No.
I had a couple guy friends that were gymnasts
Oh no, I never.
that were very straight, or at least acted that way in high school.
Probably, yeah, well, most of them do.
One guy was like the power lifter on the football team, dude, because he had such. It was steroid, but he had a lot of upper body strength. I mean, he was. Dude, this guy was probably the size of.
Rush?
Smaller than Alfio.
Rush,
Did you see that new picture, by the way?
the one that Jared sent us. He looks so accomplished, so proud of himself, like he did something.
I can't tell if I was asking Jared.
I bet he got a prize.
I was asking Jared yesterday. I
Mm.
saw him, and I was asking him. I said, "Did I can't tell. Is it? You know, like you go to some conventions and they have like that background where it looks like you're an action figure. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, where the photo op is.
Yeah, a photo op.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what that was?
No, I'm pretty sure that was a Slammy carnival game.
Oh, I thought he was posing his Thor like he was.
No,
holding
I'm
the-
pretty sure he was using Thor's hammer. In the photo. Oh, it's it's a backdrop. That's
So it's supposed to be
a
like
backdrop.
he's a superhero.
Well, I think he pulled the hammer out, and that's why he looks so proud of
that's,
himself.
that's what I was thinking it was. And Jared's like, I'm not really sure. Should hold it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to show his face, but you see that thing on the bottom, that platform?
Yeah.
That's where the hammer came out of.
So like, where is that? Like Disneyland or something?
No, I'm pretty sure that was like at a comic weekend thing somewhere midtown for like someone's birthday. It didn't look like anything serious. Because it looked like PVC pipe was sewing up the backdrop for the photo ops.
Did Jared tell you that he asked if you would be there for us to hang out? Did you hear this?
Yeah, I heard. And then Jared's like,
For the
maybe
for the
okay, I'll-
people listening, there is a history between Timo and this person named Rush, which that's not his real name. So we're fine to use it.
Yeah, because Rush is the greatest band of all time, even though he can't name him one song. But he can sing along with it, which
But
is
there's
entertaining.
some type of beef between these two.
I don't understand what it is. Like I don't.
You know what
It
it
doesn't.
is.
It doesn't even like come to me unless someone brings it up. You know, like if I saw him again, it wouldn't come to my mind.
It just means that whatever those antics were, which we know what they were, I guess they affected him even worse than
It's true. You got like PTSD from it. It's so deep.
because he's
traumatized.
Like, that's the first question he has: is Timo going to be there?
He's so traumatized.
I'm like, I don't know.
To me, he thinks I like him, like in a sassy way.
No, I think that if he was less on the I don't know if he's on the spectrum.
Oh, he's for sure on the spectrum.
Okay, well, if you're going to say he is, then I'm saying if he was not on the spectrum, I bet he would try and fight you. That's how much he doesn't like you.
He tried to swing on me a couple times. He missed me both times.
Was the time you tried to kiss him?
I successfully kissed him on the neck. I wasn't trying to make out with him. It was like a little peck, like
And mind you, Timo is heterosexual.
100%.
But he knew that it would make this guy uncomfortable, so he decided
100%.
to kiss him. Didn't you also grab his? Well, we're not
No. I didn't grab him.
That
I didn't grab him.
could be considered.
It's
you
like
grabbed his
no.
hand.
It's one of those old skits from like the 50s or 60s, like that. That guy would come on stage looking like he was homeless, shake like the Rat Pack's hand, and then put his leg in their arm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like one of those, but instead of grabbing the hand and put it underneath my leg, when I shook his hand, I placed the back of his hand near my groin. It wasn't on my groin; it was near it, but it was enough to freak him out.
Which yeah, he got mad and puffed up. Wasn't it? We were at my apartment, right? Leaving my apartment.
No, that was either IHOP or it was at the Denny's parking lot, where and then the neck kiss heard around the world was at the at Sunset Station at the cafe. When we were done at the cafe, he was trying to talk smack, and I thought it was kind of funny, and I figured this would be like one thing he couldn't like get rid of or whatever. So I did it, and he swung twice, missed me both times, which I was surprised that.
Swung with the ball of the fist.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a slap. He was trying to punch me, and it was like very telegraphed and very wide, so it wasn't hard.
What would you have done if he would have punched you?
If he connected, I probably would have ground and pound on him type deal. Because he hits me.
Just like taking him to the ground, or actually trying
no,
to
like
beat him up?
ground. Well, that's what ground and pound is. So like I would have tackled him to the ground and started
You
hitting him.
can't do that with him.
If he's going to swing on me, I can.
That's true.
Like-
I always say if somebody's going to want to do a big man thing, like throw a punch,
You got to be ready for
and if they get a
consequences.
punch in the face, well, you shouldn't have thrown the punch.
So that's what had happened, but it didn't connect. And by the time he was trying to throw a third one, like he like did like a cartoony like wind up, like he was powering up, like one of his anime shows. One of our old friends intervened and told him to calm down.
Who?
Jeff. It was that long ago, yeah. A, when Jeff was still with us, and B, when they still hung around. I'm pretty sure it was before the creepiness of
Yeah, look, we have a long history with this guy. We're not gonna get into that part. That's
sure.
that's
But my
creepy.
favorite story though of Rush is when we were at the pizzeria, and he tried to show.
When he went Saiyan,
He was trying to show everyone how to go Super Saiyan.
didn't he get on the table?
No,
Or on a chair at least?
No,
Yeah,
no,
he did.
no,
Yeah, he
not,
did.
no, not on the chair. He stood up from his chair at the table, and he tried to power up. He didn't stand on
He
anything.
got on a chair.
Not inside. Outside, he got on the chair because he was trying to do a spirit bomb. Because that was the next thing he was going to do.
I don't even know what that is. What's a spirit bomb?
So in Dragon Ball Z, a spirit bomb is essentially what happens when the protagonist absorbs energy from people either on the same planet or universe and accumulates it into an explosive to use against a big bad.
So it's something you use obviously against an enemy?
Oh yeah. And then when he works against like evil beings, so like
So
it's someone's pure
He's
heart
trying
that
to
he
do it to
deflected. No, he was just trying to show because he was trying to explain what going Super Saiyan was our buddy Alfio.
I didn't know what it was either.
Well, I mean, not everybody watched anime, so like it was just me. Maybe Jeff, if he was watching it with, if he was over when I was hanging out with that one girl, or and Rush, because Rush watched it too.
Huh.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
What do you think he's doing? Like, what do you think he does for work?
Rush? Last
You
I
think he's
heard,
still working at the what do they call those things? The kiosk?
yeah, last I heard he owns 3 of them now. Like he got them from his dad.
He owns 3?
He got them from his dad. The only reason I heard of this, well, I mean, this is like years old information, because my sister was working at the what was it, Skull Candy at the Las Vegas outlet.
Yeah.
Rush had 3 kiosks that he would go and stock and take note of and
There at the
facilitate.
outlet?
Yeah,
I thought, did he have one in Galleria too, or no?
I know his dad did. I don't know if that's one of Rush's. I mean, it might be now. I don't know. Maybe he took over his dad's business. I have no idea.
You know, like I worked at one of those before. I don't know. Is there good money in that? Like if you own a few of them?
I mean, maybe. 'Cause, like, what if you're? I mean, if you're buying the product for like 5 cents.
I guess it depends on what do they sell?
I seen
Cell
phone
phone
cases.
cases?
Yeah. I mean, if you've got the hookup, you can get those cell phone cases for like maybe 30 cents each. And if people paying $15, you're making hella profit.
Again, in my opinion, I think his dad was doing something extracurricular, if you know what I mean.
Oh, most likely. I mean, wait, didn't his parents divorce?
I don't know. If they did, it was way after he stopped hanging out with us.
Yeah. After Kermit entered the picture.
Can I read this to you? Because this is just ridiculous.
Yeah, go for it.
It's about the Olympics, but
Oh.
this Olympic ski jumper got disqualified over his boot size.
What? Oh, did you see your girl blow out her knee?
She's not my girl, and yes, I did. I do not like her.
I thought you did.
No. No, you're talking about the skier, right?
Vaughn.
Vaughn? Yeah, I don't like
I
her.
thought you did like her.
No.
Yeah, she injured herself on the first day, and then she decided to ski on it again and just completely blew it out. Like,
snapped everything. So look,
such
check
a smart
this
thing
out.
to do. Okay.
But for an Olympic ski jumper on Sunday, it was his boots that proved to be consequential to his time at the Winter Games. Austrian ski jumper Daniel, I'm going to murder his last name, Sofanig, came into Milan Cortina Games as one of the favorites, possibly win a gold medal at the large downhill ski. Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, however, he was disqualified from the event as his boots didn't meet Olympic requirements. His boots... Oh, this is ridiculous.
Were they not?
His
Mr.
boots
Walker?
were 4 millimeters over the standard. Millimeters.
Length or width?
Longer, I'm assuming.
Uh,
And he said, I used new shoes in training, which, by the way, I wasn't very happy with, but I kept them. Unfortunately, I was naive and didn't check the sizes. That was incredibly stupid of me. I like that he took ownership of it, but still, dude, that... To get disqualified over something you trained your whole life for, dude, that's terrible. That
well,
sucks.
what about
That
the?
sucks.
What was it, like 2 or 3 Olympic games ago, where a bunch of people at the half pipe competition got disqualified because they all tested positive for marijuana?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like they didn't use for like a month or 3 weeks or what. Like before the games, they stopped, but it was still in their system, so they got disqualified for it. So like, bulk of the people that participated got disqualified. It's like, how is that? And they said it was because it was a performance enhancement drug. And Robin Williams, this is several years ago. Robin Williams said the only way that marijuana can be a physical enhancement drug is if you put a chocolate bar at the end of the fucking passageway. It's passing.
There's some truth behind that.
And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, I've been high before. I haven't been like, dude, there's a Klondike bar? And then like try to like book it for it.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
Klondike bar was like my go-to treat at the time.
like for me, somebody that's obviously used marijuana for a long time, I don't get the munchies often. I remember I was talking to my mom about this because my mom used to smoke just a little bit towards the end of her life, maybe like once or twice a week, to help with some of her back pain and kidney pain. And she asked me, she's like, how do you not gain weight when you start smoking weed or using marijuana? And I'm like, well, the munchie thing, that goes away. I don't mean permanently, like it goes away for the most part. But there's still some nights where I'm like, I need something sweet.
Mm.
Like, I can't go to bed until I have something sweet. So if it means I have to get dressed and go to the gas station real quick and get, a little bit of candy or something, but that's the extent of it. It's not like in high school when you smoke and want to eat a whole pizza. Not anymore, at least for me. I can only speak for me. Everybody's different, but
I mean, I was eating whole pizzas without pot, so like.
well. Okay, so then maybe you could eat 2 if you were stoned.
I mean, so Alfie and I, we used to do those CC's eat-offs. I don't know if you're-
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so like we would
I
go
only
off.
went to one, but
We would go off crust, and the first time we did it, I didn't know about the crust rule, so I was eating everything. So according to the count off, I had 4 pizzas eaten.
Dang,
No, not 4
man.
pizza slices, because I was eating the crust. I didn't know we didn't eat the
Oh.
crust.
So
I lost by like
So you
20 against Alfio because I didn't have any crust left over, because I was eating the crust.
well, the crust isn't that big on those pizzas, right?
Well, I was getting like the custom order requests, you know, like the meat thin crust and stuff that you can do. You can get like the
Do they
whole like.
still exist?
I have no idea. I haven't been to a CC since before the
It's
pandemic,
usually in the ghetto,
which is like 6 years
which is what
now.
I've come to find out. Is that usually?
I don't know. There was a CC's over by where Sweet Tomatoes used to be.
No, there was.
Yeah.
but not anymore.
I don't know anymore. It's like Golden Corral. I thought they closed it down, but I guess they opened it back up over on Sunset
Yeah.
and Sunset.
Me and my dad actually went when he came for my birthday. Well, he came around my birthday, and he wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse, and so we tried to go to Texas Roadhouse, and there was like, "Oh, dude, is you okay?"
Yeah, I saw them on the bell time.
We went to the Texas Roadhouse, and it was like an hour wait, so my dad's like, "I'm not doing that." So right there in the same parking lot, I'm like, "Well, Dad." See, in El Paso, we had Golden Corral because in El Paso there wasn't a lot of all-you-can-eat places, but we had a place called First Cafeteria, and then we had
Was it like a church? First cafeteria? That?
no Furs F-U-R-R-S Furs.
I thought it was First Cafeteria.
First
Like,
Cafeteria. First Cafeteria of Henderson. Yeah, that's it.
that would be amazing.
Uh,
Could you imagine the outreaches?
and we had the Golden Corral, so if you wanted to eat all you can eat, that's where you go, is the Golden Corral. So everybody held it in this really high standard.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved to Vegas. Well, I moved to Vegas,
And then you went to the Rio.
and then and because my dad was a cab driver, he used to get comps at all the buffets so that he would be able to tell the people in the car, "Oh, this buffet's good, this buffet's not." You know, he could recommend stuff. He also used to get free show tickets for
Ooh.
the same reason. So I saw like 3 or 4 of the.
What, Lacage?
No, dude, like we saw EFX, which was freaking amazing. That was at MGM Grand.
Penn Teller?
No, it's called EFX.
No, a different show.
No, and then we had tickets to O. Or no, it was before O was that. There was Mystere.
Wow, that's
Still
like,
running.
that's like
But
back in the day.
yeah, we're talking
Like the performers are younger than we were at the time.
like late 90s.
Ooh.
I was a teenager. And we
Oh,
would
for sure.
go, You know, we'd go like on a Friday night.
Chattahoochee.
We'd have free Rio buffet, which the Rio buffet was the king of buffets. in
Yeah,
my
it
opinion.
was
They
the
had
world
everything.
tour. The world tour, man.
They had everything.
Well, they didn't have Filipino food.
Well, they also didn't have Armenian food, but
I think they had like an Indian station, but it was just like naan and maybe some curry.
naan, some curry, and then some.
Like this is before Hamas. Good lord, hummus was a big
Hamas.
hummus. Before hummus was a big
Some
thing.
Hamas.
Yeah, the chickpeas.
There's some people that call it that.
Really? That's
Yeah, because
perfect.
I don't know how to say it. Hamas. I'm like, that's Hamas, dude. There was another person. We were talking about disqualification. I was watching the highlights last night before I went to bed over the men's snowboarding. And they did us so dirty, dude. Our USA guy won gold, and he got disqualified. And they took it away.
What do you do? Like not thank the judges?
No, dude, they were coming out of a turn. And his butt is towards the other guy's butt. Usually they're not.
Oh.
Usually they're all facing the same direction. But they had come out of a turn.
They
and
booty bumped.
So he he flipped around to ski goofy footed or to do the snowboard goofy footed. Another guy was normal standard, so they're going down the thing, and he kind of got in his way to where the guy stopped and crashed, but they didn't really make contact, and so they're going down. They're almost done. There's two Frenchmen going down. They're going to get first and second, and the U.S. guy just passes them somehow, and he gets first place. And then there's like, oh, review, and they review for like 10 minutes, and they come and tell them how he disqualified. Can you imagine that, dude?
It just seems like he might have been
Imagine you spend your whole young life training to come to some type of sport against the best of the best in the world, and you get disqualified for something that ticky-tack.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's that's in several occurrences in different sports, man. Like there was the that Chinese gymnast that should have gotten gold this past summer games, but he didn't bow towards the judges after he had landed.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
that's part of it, dude.
he
You
took
gotta do that.
points off. They got point. He got like what 0.01 points taken off or something. Enough for him not to get gold anymore, which is ridiculous. Or like I don't know if you've ever seen Stick It.
Was he Asian?
I don't know.
I think it'd be funnier if he was Asian
I think he was
because some
Chinese.
of them bow, and the fact that he didn't bow, it's kind of funny.
I guess. But you ever seen the movie Stick It?
No,
It's a gymnastics movie.
I know. Actually, no. Surprisingly enough, I know what that movie is. I've seen it, like seen the preview.
Oh, okay. Well, in the movie,
Why would you, first of all,
one of their
hold on. We gotta discuss the fact that why would you watch that movie?
because I thought Missy Peregrine was absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
Why else?
I don't know.
Like, why would you watch Bring It On? It's because you thought one of the girls was cute. Like,
Of course.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
why would you watch? Oh gosh, what's that movie now?
Twilight?
No, I didn't watch that. Oh gosh, what's that one with Denise Richards and Nev Campbell?
Oh, Wild Things.
Yeah, why would you watch Wild Things? Well, it's because you thought one of them was cute. What about 2? Same thing. What about 3? Same thing.
I didn't even know they made a 3.
Yeah, Sandra McCoy was in it.
Who?
She was she tried to be a pussycat doll when that was like a reality show. She's an actress. I don't know what else she might have been in, but I remember her specifically from Wild Things 3. Anywho, but in Stick It, sorry.
I like that better, Stick It On.
But in Stick It, one of the girls was doing a routine, and like her invisible see-through bra strap was just like barely out of her leotard, and so she got disqualified or marked down points that ruined her perfect run. So in protest, all the other gymnasts pulled out their leotard or their see-through bra strap, so that way they would also get disqualified. And so what they did for the rest of the games was they would pick one gymnast that would win that particular exercise, and everyone else would pull out their bra strap in solidarity to protest against the judges.
When was this?
It was from the movie Stick It. It's in the movie. It's not. It's not like in the history. I don't know if it was like in the history it actually happened, but I know it was in the movie.
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is that movie based on something that really happened? Or?
I don't know. I just watched it for Missy.
I wish I knew who that was.
You ever
I know
seen
Misty Copeland is.
You ever seen FBI, the TV show?
No.
Oh.
No. Does it have Jennifer Love Hewitt in it?
No, that's 911.
What's her name? I'll look it up right here.
Missy Peregrine?
Missy Peregrine, like Mrs. Peregrine's
No, like
school.
I don't know. I don't think that's how you spell that.
Okay, yeah, she's pretty.
But yeah, I only know her from other than Stick It, FBI. I mean, I'm sure she's in the other stuff that I'd be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But
She actually looks a little bit in some pictures like That lady that got arrested for torturing her kids in Utah.
I don't. Amanda Knox? I don't know.
No, what's her name? Anyway. So you watched it for her.
No, discovered her. So I saw the preview. I was like, she's really cute. I gotta see what this is about. Because she was supposed to be like a bad boy gymnast. Was like how it was being sold. I was like, yeah, I'll watch
Her.
it.
Ruby Frankie.
I don't see it, but if you do, then that's what cool. Is it because of the chiseled features?
I don't know. It just sure reminded me of her.
No.
Anyway.
But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of like rulings that just don't make sense to us normal people. I say normal loosely. And then you got the held to the highest standard Olympians that if they just are 0.001 inch centimeter millimeter off, they can. That's the difference between gold and nothing. Just crazy.
Tough.
Like,
Tough.
was it Mary Lou Retton who landed on a broken leg and then made it worse and then still got the gold, or was it silver she got?
That was what was her name? I don't know. She landed on one leg.
Well, no,
Carrie Strug.
this girl, she landed on both legs on one attempt, and it looked like she might have pulled something, and then on the second
Yeah, it was
jump,
Carrie
was she short haired blonde?
Yeah.
Short girl? Yeah. Who's Mary Lou Retton? Is that even a gymnast?
Strug. She was before. She was earlier. Talking about her.
Yeah. Short hair, yeah.
That guy that's holding her, he actually.
That was Dr. Nasser?
No, that's the Caroli. That's where all that abuse was happening was their farm. It wasn't by them per se. It was by the doctor, but you can't tell me they didn't know about it.
To me, they had like cameras set up because they're sick.
Never know, dude. You
And they
never
were
know.
selling it for a lot of money on the black web.
I always
Dark web.
question when
Dark
there's, and I always will. I'm not saying that every male coach that's in a female sport is a pervert or anything, but it always makes me question when I see a male coach in an all-female sport. It makes me question: Are they there for good intentions? Are they there because they like the young girls? Are they there because they legitimately want to coach and do something good, like in this world? I don't know.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder.
Yeah, I mean, it also happens with like boy gymnasts too.
Sure it does. Yeah, sure.
And there was a Law and Order episode. I don't know if it's fairly recent or not, but a coach was caught touching one of the boys, and one of the previous boys that was like in the group saw it happening, so he attacked the coach in the parking lot by essentially castrating him. And the coach didn't mention.
Was that on SVU?
Yeah. Didn't say anything about like who it was or what exactly happened. He just like, oh, I was mugged. Are you sure? Because like they got rid of your junk. Loosely.
Can you imagine?
No. I wouldn't want to either.
Would you cease to go on if that happened to you?
Well, I would hope that I wasn't in that scenario of one of my old abusers coming after me years later after
But
I got
if
done
you
abusing
were.
someone. No, I wouldn't. I can't imagine myself being an abuser.
I'm saying if somebody did that to you, like let's say they knocked you out,
Like a random person just castrated
whatever.
me.
No, let's say it was somebody you were dating. She knocks you out, gives you like a shot,
She Lorena Bobbitt's me.
and then snip, doodle doo, and you wake up and you wake up to nothing, to a stump.
I don't know. I probably
Would you cease to live? Would you end it?
no, probably not. Cause like, I feel like you can always get that fixed. I mean, if women can become men, why can't X-Men become men again?
Well, they could sew something back on.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's like a cadaver we could find.
Well, then you would have to put the injection, the implants on the side to make it. You know.
If it works, you know.
There's a guy that's
Is there sensation in it or no?
yeah. There's a guy. He didn't have it cut off, but there's a guy that was interviewed by. You ever watch Vlad TV? You ever heard of that?
Vlad TV?
Yeah.
No.
He's the guy. He's the guy that interviews a bunch of people, usually rappers and gang members, stuff like that. Anyway.
Is he the one with like he would ask like really
Yes.
like how do you know that questions?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
it.
To where some people have said he's probably working with the police or something like that.
Or
I
he,
don't think he
or
is.
he
But
talk to like their friends or family and they know what he's doing, so they give them information.
but he had a guy on there that was
How do you know that, bro?
former male actor, adult actor.
So he was probably doing a lot of gay shit,
So he had a large
like Mandingo.
member,
Uh-huh.
but as he got older,
It fell off.
like ED, if you ever look into ED, a lot of it's psychological. It's not really physical. It's your mental not hooking up with your friend downstairs.
I thought ED was also like from like blood pressure as well.
Could be. It could be for a lot of men get it for different reasons.
Mm.
But as you get older, your testosterone goes down, and so it's more common for it to happen.
Okay.
So he got implants not to make his thing bigger, just so that he could make it
Hard again.
erect
Make it man.
whenever he wanted to. So they put a little pump in your testicle, and I've actually seen it. I've seen how they do it, and you pump it up.
Like a sneaker.
Yeah, exactly like a sneak. Dead serious.
I know.
It's right next to one of your testicles inside your scrotum, and you pump it up, and there's a little valve that you squeeze on the other side that releases the air.
Could you imagine something sprung a leak and you just have like a balloon, a beach
Dude,
ball?
Well, one of the most common risks, because they were talking about all this when he was getting interviewed, he was saying like the risks they told him he could face and all this stuff, and one of the most common risks is they put in these two balloons on each side of the shaft,
Skin balloons.
and not skin balloons, and those a lot of times push out and then rip the skin.
Oh, like those women that get implants that are too big for their skin, so they
Sure.
essentially they separate their own skin and the implant falls out.
And sometimes it's just a matter of your body rejects it. It's like getting a piercing and it gets pushed out. That happens.
Oh, like when people were getting those liver piercings.
Well, like I knew a girl that had her nipples pierced, and both of them got pushed out, meaning they literally got pushed out. So they came through the front. Her body said no.
So like there were nipples mangled afterwards.
Yeah.
So like they
Not mangled, but you
did they
could see.
did they look like udders afterwards?
No, but you could see the scar.
Oh, so like if she were to like nurse, would it come out different ways?
You know, I don't know. Probably. I'm sure it would go every direction.
That's kind of like, does it happen? Is that how those girls get that split tongue? Because the body rejects it, just the tongue doesn't heal to itself. You know what I'm talking
Is
about?
that how they get the split tongue?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, does the body reject it, push the piercing out, and then it just doesn't?
No, people split their tongue.
Yeah, is that the process?
No.
They just cut it.
No, they take a razor blade
Ew.
and then they clamp your tongue and bring it out. I watched it done in person. And then they take a razor blade that's on like it looks like a scalpel, like a doctor's scalpel.
Mm-hmm.
And they just pull your tongue out, and then they mark the halfway point, and then they start cutting. And they just, if your tongue's like that, you know, they start snipping in half down the crease, all the way through. But your tongue bleeds a lot,
Yeah.
so it's, even though it's a more common body modification to do that, it's very dangerous. It's still very dangerous to pierce your tongue because there's some type of vein or artery underneath your tongue that if you hit it, you could bleed out, apparently. And so I remember when I was getting tattooed a lot in my 20s, and hanging around tattoo and piercing shops and asking questions and being inquisitive and stuff like that. They told me, like some of the best piercers told me, that it's still very dangerous to pierce the tongue. That's why you see a lot of piercings are closer to the front, because that vein is in the middle. So
Oh, I thought the positioning was like based off what it was for.
It's also based off.
Okay.
Girls
Girls
get it deeper back, and then the guys get it further front.
Well, it's more for who they use it for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So up front is for the girls, and then the back is for the guys. Okay. That's how you should word that.
Yeah. But you run the risk of it, your body rejecting. It's just like anything else. If you somebody get a transplant and their body rejects it.
Yeah, like didn't a celebrity recently pass from like a liver transplant rejection?
I don't know. I mean, we've had like 2 celebrities die from colorectal cancer recently. That was Catherine O'Hara from Beetlejuice, and from Schitt's Creek, and who else died?
Vanderbeek?
James Vanderbeek, both from colorectal cancer.
Is that the one where they need like a stool transplant, or is that the?
No, it's basically colon cancer and rectal cancer. Instead of them being different, they combine them. So I was reading an article about it, and it's because of what we eat, dude. It's because of all the fast food and processed foods. It has to be.
So it's probably like higher numbers here than like in Europe. Then.
Dude, among people that are 20 to 30 or 20 to 35, it's tripled since like the 90s.
Oh, probably because like how processed the food is now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so they were just saying that more younger and younger people are getting it, and they're not getting screened because insurance only covers it when you're 45 and above. So if you don't get screened,
Yeah.
They said a lot of people have died in their 20s.
Yeah. Our food industry is killing us more than anything else, and like number wise, and like if the FDA regulated our food like Europe does theirs, I feel like our numbers would be lower than they are.
That's Robert Duvall.
What was he in?
Did a lot. I mean,
I'm sure, but like something that I might know him from.
let's IMDb it, because he's been in so many things.
He's just another one of those old white guys to me.
He has kids that are actors too.
Duvall last name?
Shelley Duvall's his daughter.
Who's Shelley Duvall?
Shelley Duvall was from The Shining.
Oh, Olive Oil?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that was his
Yeah,
daughter.
it's his daughter.
Oh.
Alright,
Dang, he outlived his daughter.
So here we go. Let's see. I'll tell you some of his.
Some of his
Some of his hits. He was in The Judge, The Godfather.
Yeah, it's been too long. He was in The Godfather?
Yeah.
Anything major, or did he get killed off in part of it?
Jack Reacher, 7 Days in Utopia. That was a good movie.
I've never seen that one.
He plays Godfather 2, Godfather. He was in 4 Christmases.
With Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, he's Vince Vaughn's dad.
Ah, okay.
We Own the Night.
That sounds like a vampire or a like a pimp.
No, it's about a
Hooker movie.
It's about a guy that We Own the Night's about a guy that his brother's a cop and he's not, and they basically end up trying to rob this place, and his brother gets caught in the middle, and so that's a good movie. But let's see what else was in. Thank You for Not Smoking, Kicking and Screaming.
Is that the one with Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
He was in John Q. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds. He was in Deep Impact.
Who was he in Gone in 60 Seconds?
He was the orchestrator. He owned the shop.
Oh.
Nick Cage goes to him. He's like, "Hey, I need a favor."
I can't picture him.
Sling Blade, of course. Phenomenon. I mean, he's just in a lot of stuff. Falling Down, great movie. Days of Thunder.
I don't know.
Lonesome Dove. I mean, dadgum, dude. He did
Oh, speaking of
Apocalypse Now.
speaking of Dove, you know who Dove Cameron is?
No, but it sounds familiar.
She's an actress. She did some TV show where she played twins. Well, she's making the news because she finally went topless in a series.
Pretty.
Her first topless scene was aired not too long ago, and it's all the buzz.
Is it because is she young or something?
No, I think she's like 23 or 4 by now. I don't know. What does it say?
She's pretty.
Eh,
I didn't look at her age.
no. I recognize that she's cute, but she never piqued my interest.
She is 30.
Yeah, it was the first nude scenes of her. It's all the blaze all over the place. It's like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. It's like blah 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 blah.
I don't think she's amazing, but
I don't think so either.
what do you think of Sydney Sweeney?
Eh.
Isn't it?
I think-
we both agree on this. I think
So your point of views on Kat Denning is what I think of Sydney Sweeney.
I don't like Kat Denning.
No, I know. That's the point I'm making. You don't
Yeah.
like Kat Denning. You think the only reason why she gets any roles is because of her tatas. That's how I feel about Sydney Sweeney. I don't think she can act, but she has big tatas.
Right, like, so wouldn't you say that? I mean, that's kind of rude.
Well,
but
there's gaps
if she
in
didn't
movies.
have those, doesn't she look like trailer trash? I hate saying trailer trash, but like, she looks like your
White
common
trash for
white
sure.
That's what I mean. when
Yeah.
I say trailer trash.
Yeah,
White
well, no,
trash.
because like to me, trailer trash and white trash are different. Like I don't see her running out in like a tank top and like whatever granny panties that she's got on to like chase a squirrel from underneath her freaking single wide. But I can see her being in a house trying to chase a raccoon out of her trash.
Okay. Well, I can see her the other way. I don't understand her. I don't understand what the big thing is with her. Why everybody likes her, other than her chest. But
Well, just like that mattress actress that was all the buzz for 6 months and is still in the news for some reason.
or your chick.
Which one?
Don't you like the?
I'm not a big boob guy, so.
No, you like. Yeah, but you like the AT&T girl.
I did until I heard her like talk about her politics.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that can turn somebody off. That could turn me off.
I thought she was cute because she seemed goofy, and I didn't mind her boobs being big, because the rest of her I thought was cute. Like I do view breasts as bonuses, not the object of affection. I know a
That's
lot
fine.
of guys are all about like you can never have too big of boobs. I'm like, no, I think you can. Like I have big hands. I think a boob bigger than my hand is just too big. Like I don't want to squeeze a titty and have it ooze between my fingers. I think that's too big. But there are
No, I don't really want to
95% of people people would disagree with me. It's like you can't have too big of boobs. It's like, yeah, I think you can. I think you absolutely can.
I think, for me, I've dated all kinds of sizes there.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you for the most part,
But
but I would never not date somebody because they were small. There.
I would not date somebody because their boobs are too big. That's not where my eyes go to first. I wouldn't just automatically be like, yeah, I'll give her a shot. No. There's this girl that I knew at ITT Tech, and I was like, she seems cool. I think I want to be her friend. But all the guys around me was like, dude, her tits are so big. I'm like, I don't. But is she cool though? Like, I don't. So what if they're big? She was a cool girl. I liked her. Her name was Crystal.
I had
Her
a
breath
te-
stink though. Like she.
I had a teacher, dude, in high school.
Yeah. Tits
that-
McGee.
No, he was a science teacher, and
Mm.
we had this girl that I went to school with. Her name was Lydia.
Oh, she sounds like
And she
Middle
was
Eastern or something.
very well endowed. I was in school with her since 6th grade. So
Oh,
I
so like you saw it progressively happen.
It just, I felt bad for her because they were always very large, always got a lot of attention she didn't want.
Oh, I know a
So
girl like
anyway,
that
so
too.
she
Was she short?
um
Because like most of the time, like in high
she's probably
school,
5'5".
yeah, I mean that's really
So
short.
anyway, there was a day she didn't show up,
Oh no.
and I kid you not, the teacher looks at me and my buddy Ted, and he goes, "Where's Lydia?"
He was doing the 6'7" back in the.
He's like, "Where's Lydia?" And I couldn't believe it. I bust into laughter.
That's
and I said,
amazing.
"She's not here today." And like I looked at Ted, I was like, "He can't do that." He's like, "Oh."
This is like before phones had cameras. Phones had
Yeah,
cameras.
nobody had phones. None of us had phones.
Well, even if you had a phone,
we
there
were
was no camera.
sophomores, dude.
You know, there was no cameras on our phones back then either.
But
So, like, you
I
would-
just couldn't believe it. And he like kind of juggled his hands back and forth.
Was he like down here, or did he like go like
No,
this?
I mean he clearly.
he knew what he was doing.
And I was like, well, this is probably a teacher that's been caught once or twice with a wandering eye or something like that.
Maybe. Or he just recognized like she's
It
development.
was just
is what
so
it is.
inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, there's so
You can't do that. This girl's like 15. I mean,
well, there's this girl that I went to school with. She was a year ahead of me. In my sophomore year, she was a junior, but she was a year behind. So like she should have been. Anyways, this girl, she was 18 years old, and she worked at Cheetahs. She would come to school in her cheetah outfit, like for the strip club Cheetahs here in
how did
Vegas.
she not get sent home?
No one cared, I guess, because she would go to work after classes.
Dang, that's dedication.
Like it was very distracting in my humanitarians classes. Very distracting.
I would be distracted.
I'm pretty sure everyone else was. Like our teacher, who was a lady, it was like her first year teaching. She would get tongue tied talking to this girl, not just because it was just too much. And she tried talking to her after class about it, and she's like, "Look, I'm 18. This is for work. I'm not gonna go home an hour out of my way before work." It's like, well,
Yeah, what
can you wear
say?
coats?
She's 18 years old.
Can
What
you
can
wear?
say?
She's like, can you wear a coat? Or, you know, it's like someone cover up something. She's like, no, I got it. I'm gonna flaunt it. I have no idea what this girl does now. To me, she might be like a CEO somewhere,
Could be.
or she's the manager at the club.
Dude, it's just like, I mean, it's like something I can't talk about at work because
Mhm.
it's a sensitive topic at work. But there's a real estate agent in Henderson that was a porn actress.
Oh, there's a few like
And I
that.
know very well who she is.
And insurance agents. Who is it?
Well, I'm not going to say her name on air, but
Well, don't say her real name.
her real name, her stage first name is her real name.
Oh, then just do the last name.
Stage name?
Yeah.
You wouldn't know her by her last name, Fasella.
Yeah, I don't know who this is. I probably that doesn't sound familiar to me at all, so I probably won't know her.
I'll show you her, but my point is that she's a real estate agent.
What did you ever watch those documentaries of like after the cameras went off or the lights went off or whatever for the ex porn stars doing quote unquote normal jobs? Yeah, I don't know who that is. And she looks like a kid, dude.
Here, she's only 18.
Oh my goodness.
She's only like 30 years old, and
What's that porn star went? Design Andrews.
design what?
No, she's like does design stuff now, like clothing or jewelry. It's not Brittany Andrews, something Andrews, I think.
I don't know.
But she was like big, like a big name actress. Anyways, there's this. What was it? I think it was like after the lights go out or something. The porn ex-porn star documentary about them having normal jobs, quote unquote normal jobs. One lady, she was like a big porn star. Now she's a bounty hunter.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her name? Do you
I can't
know?
remember. I think it's like Brittany Amber or something.
You said she's a bounty hunter?
Yeah. At least she was during the documentary. I think this is definitely pre-COVID, which is 6 years ago now. Which is like it blows my mind really. Like there's a time of like there are 9-year-old kids now that like have core memories of being in quarantine.
You know what it pulled up?
Who?
It pulled up Dog the Bounty Hunter and his freaking huge chested wife.
Like all her height went
I
into her
typed in
boobs.
Bounty Hunter porn star,
That's funny.
and it came
It's
up
ex
with
porn star.
a bunch of stuff I don't want to look at.
Ex porn star bounty hunter. But
Sandra Margot.
I don't know. What's her stage name?
So, is it her?
Yeah, I think that's her.
A successful bounty hunter and private investigator was once known as Tiffany Mellon or Million. Under those names, she was both a member of the Real Glow and a major porn actress appearing in 100 films. She's now a successful bounty hunter and private investigator. Good for her. Get out of that life, get out of that hell, and
Yeah.
get into a
Yeah, there's a bunch.
dude, I'm not going to sit on here, but I don't care if somebody doesn't like what I say.
Sure.
But doing that kind of work
Which one,
is
bounty?
bad for your soul. No.
Oh, mattress actress.
Any kind of nude, OnlyFans, Playboy, anything, videos, cam work.
What if they don't?
It destroys your soul.
What if they don't show anything? They just pose
I
provocatively.
believe it still destroys their soul.
Okay. Because they're
But I don't. I'm not saying it destroys it so bad they can never be saved or anything. I'm just saying it's like I've watched interviews of girls on here on podcasting that are involved in that stuff, and they're like, "Oh, it's the best thing I've ever done, and I'm making so much money, and it's not bad for me. There's nothing wrong with what I do." They can keep telling themselves that, but when they go to sleep at night, when they wake up and look in the mirror, trust me, they're not proud of what they do.
there's a handful of girls that
They
are
may be proud
now
of the
born
money they
again.
make, but
I mean, yeah, if they see like fat paychecks, I'm pretty sure they're content. There's this one girl who just recently got married, and she was saved a little bit before that. Not a little bit, but prior to that. Her husband never saw any of her content because he was a good Christian guy. He never strayed the path. I believe as much as I can throw him, kind of deal.
yeah.
Anyone that says that, I don't 100% believe, regardless of what evidence they try to produce. But yeah, she got saved, and her content is still automated, and she's got to wait until the last of her subscribers expire. Because I guess on OnlyFans you can't terminate or close your account while you have active subscribers.
Really?
So
So you're a slave.
So she's she's not associated with it.
I mean, you're making money.
Her
but
bank
you're
account's
still
getting
a
hit,
slave.
but she doesn't put out any more new content. Everything that's there is just old stuff that's been saved and being automatically filtered through and sent by the, I guess you can say, the OnlyFans AI. So it's still making revenue, but she's not associated with it, per what she said in like one of the interviews that she's done. I think it was like right before her marriage. I never thought she was that cute. I was like, why are they people paying to see those girls do stuff? But people pay to see Bahad Bahabi do stuff.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, if a gladiator can step on cake for money on OnlyFans, and I guess people can do anything for money.
Who can?
She's like, I forget what her like gladiator name. Remember American Gladiators?
Oh yeah.
One of the American Gladiator women, she like squishes food with her feet. That's like her main content on OnlyFans.
People like her.
She makes like $10K a month, according to the American Gladiators documentary. That's how much she said. I forget it was $10K or maybe $2,500. But either way, good money for a month worth of cake stomping.
I believe it. I believe it because people will pay to see anything.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't see me step on stuff, but they would definitely pay to see some cute girl step on stuff.
I think there's a market for you to step on things.
Well, I don't think I'll be getting $2,500 a month for it though.
No, probably not.
Yeah, I mean, even for $500 a month, I'd
There's a
probably do
market
it.
of. Say it again.
I said, oh, if there was a market for $500 a month, I'd probably do it.
Did you fart?
No,
Your dog farted.
probably.
Smells like Ed's over here.
But he's on the bed right here.
There's a market for you to
Oh, but the fan's right here.
do mukbang.
Yeah, I can't eat as much as I used to. I'm not hungry like I used to be. Like I ate 2 slices of a deep dish pizza, and I almost got sick.
You might
From
have diabetes, dude. That's a sign of diabetes.
I heal normally though, and I don't like.
You ever checked it? Well,
Well, the last time I
not
got
to
checked,
get
I
on
was
air,
good.
but
Yeah, the last
you
time.
ever checked your blood sugar?
Not like in the past seven
Couple
months,
years?
but the last time I got it checked, I was good. My blood pressure was good. My EKG had a false reading on it, so I had to go from UMC Quick Care to Henderson Hospital. Henderson Hospital did is like, no, you're fine, but we'll do a CT just in case. So they did a CAT scan on me. Everything's kosher.
Well, that's good.
I was like, cool. So yeah, but these levels are a little bit elevated, so you want to. I was like, okay. I won't overeat. So I don't. I think it might be like a mental block on myself to not overtake stuff in, because I also know that starches become sugar in my blood. So I'm maybe I'm just like subconsciously not trying to eat too many carbs. But I'm also like a lot more allergic than I used to be to certain foods, like shellfish. Like I used to be able to eat crab and shrimp and be okay. The only thing I had to be careful about was lobster. My stepmom was making squid the other like before they left, obviously, and
Sounds atrocious.
the
by the way,
the smell, the smoke, the steam, the whatever off the squid gave me an allergic reaction. My face started to swell up, my voice
you vomit?
changed. No, but I had a hard time breathing. My mom, I took some allergy pills, and then my mom gave me an EpiPen just in case. Like you could see the hives on my face from breathing in her squid smoke. So now whenever she cooks squid, I have to. My mom closes my door and blocks it off.
what does it smell like when
I
you cook it?
I can't smell. I don't smell it, but I can feel it. Like it doesn't smell like anything. I was like this, Tim. I was like, oh, that smells good. So I come out and see what she's cooking, and then I started having like an irritation. Ugh. That's weird. I haven't felt like this since oleanders. Because I'm also deathly allergic to oleanders. When I was like 12 years old, I almost died at SeaWorld because they have oleanders out front by the entrance.
Did you fall into them?
No, but I laid down on the bench in front of them. And I had hives all over my chest, my arms, my face, my everything. And then the...
No white oleander you can kill somebody with. That's a flower. Did you know that?
Oleander?
White oleander.
Yeah, that's what I'm... Red or white, they're both pretty poisonous.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, I know the white one is very poisonous. Like you can actually, if you made it into a tea, it'll kill somebody.
Well, just also burning the branches can also kill people.
It's like a heart attack or something like that. And they can't prove it.
There were a few fishermen. I mean, I say fishermen, but it was like a hobby for them. Anyways, out in Lake Mead before the drought that hit Las Vegas as bad as it has had and still does, there were several fishing areas around Lake Mead that also had like oleander bushes nearby. And so there was like this father and son that was out fishing, and it was cold, so they tried to light up a fire. And so the son went and got like driftwood or whatever, like wood to use to burn to make a fire with. Unbeknownst to the kid and the father, after he got them, they were from an oleander bush or oleander plant or whatever, and the smoke killed them. They both died.
From just them burning the branches?
Yeah, that's how bad oleanders are. Like, oleander is just a poison, but like only the people that are allergic to it. Apparently, they had the gene, because like you know how like 90% of people are allergic to grass, so that's why when they sit on it or lay on it, most people are itchy on grass.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Hay fever is usually what that's called.
But some people don't have that. Some people can slide across the grass and never get an itch. Which I knew one person like that. I was like, dude, you're weird. How do you not have a line in your skin from the grass you just slid across? That's crazy. Because everyone else had it. Anyways, oleander, allergic reaction, it'll kill. And I got liquid Benadryl at SeaWorld just in time, apparently, from what the The medic told me.
Yeah, it says toxicity for oleander. All parts of the plant are highly toxic to humans and animals. They got pink ones. They got yellow.
And they're beautiful too. That's why people use them for
red,
landscape. That's
They
the
are nice.
That's the crazy part.
We used to have a lot of them in El Paso. The white ones, the white bushes. I would have never known in a million years that I could have killed somebody with that stuff. There was more than one time I've been watching a true crime, and the woman, the wife or the girlfriend, tried to kill the husband or her loved one or whatever.
Yeah.
With white oleander tea, and it would have worked. But one of the guys tasted it and realized something was off, and didn't drink the whole thing. One of them did drink it and died, and she almost got away with it because they couldn't tell. If they're not looking for it, it doesn't come up on the toxicology.
Yeah, like
They have to
heavy
look,
metal
actually,
poisoning. Yeah, they test for that specifically.
Test for that specific thing, but which they're not going to normally unless somebody were to come to them and say, "Hey, I think this guy was poisoned by this."
Oh yeah, just like if you make someone OD on insulin,
Right.
like you can't pick it up unless you're testing for insulin levels.
That's how those angels of death kill.
Well,
Insulin.
one of the ways, yeah.
It's one of the common ways. Because you can sneak it in their saline drip and nobody knows.
I mean, you can also just put in a freaking syringe of air.
Yeah, you could. That's terrible. Way to go. What do you think about? Are you paying attention to the Nancy Guthrie thing?
I have no idea who that is. What's going on with that?
So Savannah Guthrie is
Oh, is that the
host of the Today Show.
yeah, okay, yeah. And then like her mom, right?
Yeah, her mom's been missing for 2 weeks.
Ooh. Didn't they get like a ransom or something?
Yeah, there was a ransom. They finally got a ransom, but they're not sure if it's real. Then but the thing of it is like they're saying they're keeping hope alive, that she's still alive, but whoever took her without her medication, and the family said that the mom can't last more than 24 hours without the medication. So it's like, it's been 2 weeks. Do you really think she's still alive?
I mean, it depends, because what if it was
it does depend. Yeah, God could keep her alive.
Well, what I was
doubt
going to
about
say
that.
was it could also have been like a cousin or relative that is
They
trying to...
believe it was. They believe it was.
Yeah, so they knew the medications, they might have it on hand, is what I'm trying to say.
You're not going to have it on hand, dude, unless you're
No, I mean, like, they go there and get it. Yeah, but, okay. So, like, they're taking care of their dementia relative. They go
Right.
and see, like, a random clinic person and gets a prescription. You know what I mean? So, like...
The best theory I've heard is that it's possibly the brother-in-law, her nephew-in-law.
The mom's nephew-in-law?
Yeah. So it's her daughter's husband. Or son-in-law, excuse me.
Her daughter, son-in-law?
No. Son-in-law is what he is. I said the wrong thing. It's her daughter's husband.
So they think it's so her son-in-law is the one that's taken over or kidnapped her?
That's
the working
the
theory?
best theory that I've heard because of different things that he knew about it, and I don't know, dude. It's 2 weeks. They have pictures of two different guys on the Ring camera, but they're both wearing ski masks. It's not a typical ransom. The FBI are involved. The FBI said this is not a typical ransom.
What were they asking for?
That's why they think it's
Someone close.
someone close to the family or in the family.
What was the ransom?
I think it was minuscule, dude. I think it was like 50 grand. But then the FBI, either the FBI or the sheriff, they offered money for tips and stuff like that. It was like $2,500 a tip, and they raised it to like $10,000. So,
Wow.
but Savannah Guthrie has money. She's obviously on the Today Show, so she's probably a millionaire.
Mm.
So, the working theory is that they took the mom to get money from Savannah. The mom also lives in $1 million home in Tucson that obviously the daughter
Paid for. Yeah.
bought for her or whatever. I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah. Or the mom, or the mom had money herself. Yeah, that's a possibility.
That's possible, but it's like I've been following it because it's like, well, dude. I mean, realistically, she's probably not alive, but obviously, if that was my family member, I'd want to believe she still is.
Did she have dementia?
No,
Did she have any of that kind of degenerative stuff?
no, only physical medical stuff. To where like she couldn't walk. They said more than like half a football field. So that's why they say she had to have been taken in a car.
And then
she
there's
didn't wander off.
And then there's a medicine she has to take. Otherwise, her blood will
It's hard
clot.
medication, and so they're saying that.
What does it prevent or work against?
Well, it's like when my mom took a lot of heart medication and
Oh, heart.
heart, yeah.
I thought you said hard medication. Like it was like very strong stuff that really weakens your immune system if you take it.
No, heart stuff. So like,
Okay.
my mom was on stuff that, as soon as she stopped taking, that was it.
Mm.
So, I'd imagine they're saying she can't last more than 24 hours. It's been 14 days. He either took, because the medicine's still there at the house, so he didn't take medicine.
Well, not hers or that stash. There could be. There's other ways to get it.
I know, dude. To me, that's far fetched with something like this. I think she's dead somewhere, hidden, either buried or whatever.
Or she's wrapped up in a bunch of trash bags and someone's traveling across America with her in the backseat.
It's possible.
Have-
Anything's possible with that stuff, dude.
Have you? So I like to watch a lot of like, OMG. What did she just do, or what did they just find? Like in their vehicles. Like there's this one. There was this friends traveling across the states. One of them had 2 kids with her, and they got pulled over, and a smell could be smelt from the vehicle.
Death.
Decay. And they found bags that were wrapped up and it looked questionable, so they told her to open it. And they found the remains of her oldest in the bag. And then, tucked in the towels and blankets in the back seat, they found her youngest. And she didn't really have an explanation as to why she's got their bodies.
I think there's was she black?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did see that.
And then there's other people too, like there's this one woman who never heard of her son before. Like they went there doing like a wellness check on her son. She goes, "Nah, there's no Zion here."
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
And yeah, he had been dead for a while in her basement.
Wasn't he in the fridge?
I can't remember exactly. But I know there's other stories where people are like tucked away in the freezer or fridge. There's this other story where this guy was essentially taken under the wing of like some affluent dude, being taught the ropes for like trading or something. And he had power of attorney of the older guy's stuff because they ended up becoming an item later on. And he was off vacationing while the family of the other person was trying to look further. It's like, I don't know where he is. He said he was going to go out of country. I don't know. He went out of country. Last I talked to him, I'm doing my own thing right now. We are not talking like we used to. And then they go to the home and they do a search while the guy is out of country, and by the time he gets back in the country, they found the dude's remains. I think they found like his arms in like a freezer, and then the rest of the body they found dismembered and separated in like other parts of the house.
Yeah.
It's like a common theme. Like there's so many stories that are like that.
So whenever like I'm just discussing things like this with people,
Mm-hmm.
I always ask the question:
Yeah.
do you think? Because I have my own, obviously, theory opinion,
Sure.
but I always ask people: do you? Because people try and say, "Oh, we're not having more murders. We're just there. There's more news. There's more access to things these days, so we find out about them a lot more often."
Oh yeah, just like
I believe some of that's true, but
abuse.
I believe there's been a huge uptick in the sadistic way, especially in this country.
I think
That people kill people.
percentage wise, it might be the same. It's just that there's more people, so there's more occurrences.
I don't think so, man. I think that there's a darkness coming that
Well,
you hear more and more and more of kids killing their parents.
if a kid can kill their brother over a Pokemon card, it does not surprise me they can kill their parents because they told them to go to bed too early.
I agree.
So I mean, like, darkness or not,
But dude, I mean, maybe you were
a
different,
common
but when
thing.
I was growing up, there was never ever a single solitary iota of a time where I thought about doing something that evil to my parents. Did you?
There was
I mean-
a handful of times where I was pissed off. Like, I got pissed off because something happened. I didn't think or picture in my head of like killing them, but definitely hitting them or just striking them. But I didn't because I was raised to not do that. Because I do believe that you can have a bout of anger and want to do physical harm, but don't do it. Like, I don't.
It happens to me
But
all the
most of the time, or not most, but lately, a lot of people have that fit of rage and they act on it. Like, what do they say nowadays? They let their intrusive thoughts win, so they actually act out what they're thinking, as opposed to, having some sort of, not decorum, but like some sort of semblance of control and morale to not
How
do
about
those
respect?
things.
How about respect for other people?
It's not even a respect thing. I don't think. I like.
Well, if you have no value or respect for somebody,
Well, it is also like morals too. Like moral, I feel like morals and respect kind of like
Yeah.
hold hands. So if you have no
because
morals, why would
where's
you have
the
respect?
morals? Exactly. Where's the morals?
But not just that, but like I do think the reason why a lot of this stuff is happening more often is because of the go to your corner mentality that a lot of parents have with their kids. So those kids that have never been like disciplined, they act out physically, and their parents are just telling them, "Tyler, stop it, Tyler, stop," because they don't say no, right? We got the "you don't say no" parents. And then you got those kids act out and they physically do something, and the parents, they never corrected their children, and so they act out and physical harm happens. And then the parent gets upset at whomever corrects the child, and so the child they think it's I can act like this still because their parent doesn't discipline them like they should. Like, I feel like if a kid does something immoral, like hurting another person, killing another person, the parent should have the same, depending on how they raise their kid. Like, if they disciplined their kid and the kid still did it, I don't think they should be held accountable. But if the parent is one of those, like, don't do that. Stop. But, like, not actually stop the kid. Or when the kid throws a tantrum and they try to hold him down. Or trying to push off. Have you seen the kids that are opening doors on their parents and screaming in their parents' faces, and the parents not even like reprimanding them at all?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Of course.
those kids, if they act up and hurt someone, I feel like the parent should also get
Yeah, because they were
prosecuted
raised terribly.
or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like the parent should get in trouble too. Like, if the kid gets life, I feel like the parent should get 10 years at least.
Well, dude, they've passed laws in states where, like,
Parents are also held accountable?
if the parent has like a gun, and the kid takes it and goes and kills somebody. Like, I know in New Mexico they passed a law that if that happens, whether the parent knew or not, the parent's held somewhat accountable for manslaughter.
See, I don't agree with that because
Because they say you should have had it locked up.
okay, so if
Unaccessible.
if the gun is locked up and comboed whatever, and the kid still gets to it, I don't think the parent should get in trouble. But if it's like a gun that's like in the bed of the truck, and the kid gets it, then okay, yeah, I agree. Then the parent should get in trouble. But like, I just I don't think it should be a blanket. I think it should be by case basis. So like, if it's a good
It's always
kid,
case by case.
well, I mean, but some laws are like open, like any of this.
Mandatory
Yeah.
minimums and stuff. Yeah.
So like, if a kid getting bullied and he finally fights back against his bullies and he's scared for his life because the bullies said if you fight back or report us, we're gonna kill you and your family, and this, and they're like, you're not gonna kill my family, and they kill them first. I don't think they should get like the full life sentence. I think they should get like a psych evaluation, and then like any documentation or proof of bullying that they have or anyone else can produce. Like if there's any sort of cover up from that bully's friends, their family, I think like those people should get prosecuted for the death of the bully as well. Because
I mean, that's pretty radical because you would have to prove. I understand what you're saying.
Well, that's what I just said.
I'm kinda
There's
on board
proof.
too, but I mean, there would have to be some hell of proof that the parents, treated their kid like crap or whatever, or raised them like garbage, or beat them, or like.
Well, yeah, just like for the spouses that shoot their other, for shooting their spouse for abuse. Like there's some sort of proof, but they call it self-defense after a long time or whatever. Like all those stories that we've seen about the women who shoot up their husbands while they're asleep or drunk because they're so abusive and they're tired of it. But then because they weren't currently being abused, they're being prosecuted for it.
Don't worry about me.
But it's just there's a lot of red tape for a lot of those cases, but I do feel like because like there's stories from not just in the U.S. everywhere. Like there's this girl.
Where do you draw the line, though, dude?
What do you mean? Line for what?
Well, I mean,
Who's bad? Who's good?
no, who you're gonna hold responsible?
It depends on the
So
situation.
if I have a child, if I have a teenager that goes to school and whoops some guy and beats him half to death,
Is that the first occurrence of that, or is it a regular basis?
is the parent going to get blamed for that?
Is it a regular basis, or is that the one time that happened? And then why did it happen?
Let's say the kid was a bully.
Which one? Your kid that did
Yeah.
the beating up? Your
Yeah.
kid's the bully?
My kid's the bully that went and beat somebody up and beat him within an inch of his life at school.
Uh-huh.
So then would you come arrest me?
Is this the first case? Like he's a bully and you haven't done anything about it?
Yeah, let's say I had an inkling. Somebody told me my son's probably a bully.
Okay. And there's no proof of you.
But of course, I also know that he's probably a bully because of something I did
Okay.
or my wife did, raising him.
Sure. It sprouts from somewhere in the home.
Yeah, usually the father is violent.
Yeah,
or,
either you're violent with your spouse or the kid, or
Yeah.
regardless of if it's something induced like with alcohol or drugs or whatever.
But in school, something like that happens. They don't hold the parents accountable.
No, they don't. They barely hold the kid accountable.
Should, but they don't. I've heard Raylan tell me tons of stuff when the kids in trouble there in our high school, and they just think that the teacher should handle it, and it shouldn't have to be a parent thing. And I'm like, well,
No.
you're raising them; it's your kid.
Yeah, like they only have them for a third of the day. The other 2/3 is on your territory, so it's your responsibility for the bulk of it. Yes, I think those parents, you in this instance, should take some sort of reprimand, be it 3 years house arrest, only to and from work, whatever the situation was. Like, did he just beat him up just because? He's a bully. Is this the first time he's bullied that kid? Has his parents come over and talk to you about the bullying? Are you supportive of his bullying? Stuff like that. That all takes precedent in the judgment of like how it should be taken care of, in my opinion. Now, it's a lot of work. A lot of manpower will be needed for this to happen with every situation. but a blanket punishment, I don't think it should be warranted. So like if a kid's getting bullied,
I don't think blanket anything's ever good.
yeah, no. Like I'm even including like quote unquote good things like No Child Left Behind. I think that was one of the worst legislations that ever came into being. It got a lot of dumb people to progress forward in better education, flooded higher institutions with underqualified people, and then a lot of classrooms suffered for it, and a lot of opportunities that could have been present were not there because there were just too many seats filled.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the standardized testing doesn't take account for, I don't know, certain elements like it should, but I don't think the testing that we have is really good.
I don't think parents take accountability for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they should definitely be held accountable for a lot of things.
I mean, I can just speak in my own life. You know, there's stuff that, you know, I wish a certain parent of mine would take accountability for that they won't. You know?
Yeah, I mean, for the reason
It affects you. It affects somebody.
Our first generation immigrant parents are extremely prideful for whatever reason, and that's a big factor in, I think, in how they raised us, or how like the situations that we might have with them is because of their pride. And in our older age, at least with mine, like they acknowledge that, like, okay, yeah, I was prideful, but they still don't like say the thing or apologize for the thing. Like,
I know with mine, it's pride.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's most of the time. Has he acknowledged it though?
No.
Yeah, okay. Mine actually like, yeah, I acknowledge that's it. And but nothing.
The
That's
best
it.
acknowledgement I ever got was I could have done things differently. That's not acknowledging anything, in my opinion.
Oh, that kind of acknowledgement. Yeah, mine. The closest I ever got to I'm proud of you from my mom was you know I'm proud of that, right?
What was it?
I got valedictorian when I graduated from ITT Tech.
That's pretty cool.
I was very happy with it. And shocked. I gave the speech and everything. And then my mom's like, that's it.
What, silence?
Yeah, like pretty much. She's
Not great job, son.
Nope.
Not
Not
your hard work's paid off.
Nah. The only
Here's
thing.
a hamburger. I mean, nothing.
Nope. The way I could justify it was I did it to be able to throw it in my aunt's face. Not my stepmom, my aunt, my mom's sister. Because she said that my younger cousin was going to be the next graduate.
And you obviously beat him, right?
Yeah, he didn't graduate. He joined like a dance troupe or something, and then he left New York. He went to Juilliard. Like he did some great. He got 2 places really well. Yeah, I don't care. And he got married, and they got divorced because like neither of them were loyal. But
Okay, so see, people like that, you said they got divorced. Nobody was loyal.
yeah,
Okay, so if they were parents and their kids were garbage, would they be blamed? That type, those 2 people you're talking about?
are you
I'm just curious.
because they're gay they shouldn't be held accountable?
No. I'm saying you said because they couldn't hold anything together. What were you saying?
No, they it was my cousin and his husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Forget
weren't.
about
They
them being
no,
gay.
they weren't together long enough. If they were to have a kid, there would be maybe
okay.
3.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Like neither one of them was
But I'm
loyal
saying
to one another.
Parents like that.
But
would
not
be held
loyal.
accountable.
Not loyal parents.
Like,
I don't.
because loyalty is not just with the other partner. That lies with your children too. Lies with a
Well,
lot of things.
when you say that about a partner, about them not being loyal, it's about them cheating on their
Of
spouse.
course.
They could be great parents to their
Or
kids.
It could be time too. They're not loyal with their time, like their work.
No, whenever you use the term unloyal partner, it's always because they're cheating on their partner. Always. That's
Okay,
always
I
the
don't like to say
case.
Always.
99.999% of the time, it's
I'll
because
give you
they're
that.
cheating on
I'll
someone.
give you 99. I just can't go always. There's always one.
I point to me. That's like also saying that old adage of if you see a hot chick and she's with someone, I can show you someone who's tired of having sex with that hot chick.
I've never heard that before.
Why do you think that some hot chicks break up with their significant other? You know what I mean? Like they're with them, they're loyal with them. You would think because they're so hot that that person that they're with is so loyal that it's never going to cheat on them. Like that's like whatever reason.
Beauty fades, man. You get used to
What-
somebody
for-
looking good.
Whatever reason, like we're stuck in that old school what was that? What was the Jennifer Love Hewitt movie with Seth Green? Can't hardly wait.
Idle hands. Oh,
That's just like album, man. But can't hardly wait. You just assume that if you bare your heart to the person you like for like the longest time, that's always gonna work out. That's never the case in real life. For whatever reason, we have it in us. For those of us that grew up in that era, that if we are loyal and true and kind and nice, the person that we like will like us back. And
I never believed that.
we're all most of us had that grandiose image that if we were good people, we could eventually get the girl. And me anyways, at the age that I am, I have acknowledged that I was naive at the time for thinking that way. Now I know better.
That's because a lot of people
Now I know
say
better.
that. You know what my mom used to tell us, and my friend's mom?
Mm.
They're very similar, like me and my friend Will.
Yeah.
But, like, we dated in high school. We weren't the popular guys that
They did
had...
Will?
We weren't the popular guys that had, like...
He didn't deny it.
Tons and tons of girlfriends. But
Yeah.
we both had girlfriends in high school, a couple different ones.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had a long-term one that was 2 years in high school, which that's a long time for
That's
high
half
school
your life.
relationship,
Yeah,
man.
that's half your life in high school. Sophomore, junior?
But I was a sophomore, she was a senior.
Wow.
So we dated her whole senior year, and then
She went to college.
the whole next year, and then we only broke up because she went to go join the AmeriCorps, which is the Peace Corps.
Interesting. I never heard of AmeriCorps.
You go 2 years, and they send you somewhere. You build houses for the poor, and it's not
That's cool.
religious, but it's basically like a mission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're just helping people. You're just there to give your work, and it's like Peace Corps.
Where'd she go? Haiti? Did she meet someone
No,
there?
she went to where did she go?
To Nochitlan?
No, she went to
Croatia?
Spanish-speaking country.
Monaco?
Somewhere, not Costa Rica.
Virgin Islands. Colombia. Peru.
No. It
Argentina.
was, anyway, it was
Chile.
somewhere down there.
Brazil.
You gonna keep going?
Yeah, I was.
I
Yeah,
won't
I was.
remember. But it was somewhere down there. But you have to commit for 2 years.
Mm.
So when she told me that she was doing it, I'm like, so what does that mean for us? She's like, I'm not gonna ask you to wait for me for 2 years.
I mean, you could have waited and
Yeah.
then just not do anything
I
with
did-
anyone
I
for.
did wait for a year.
Just what you know she's gonna be gone for 2. Why would you only wait
I
for
waited
1?
For a year, and then we talked, and she goes,
She met someone.
no.
Oh.
She's like, I don't want you to do that,
You-
and I don't want to feel like,
You were halfway there.
dude. And would you listen? And she didn't want. She's like, I don't want to. I feel like I'm chained to you, like that. I owe it to you to come back. And I said, no, you don't. Do whatever you feel led to do, and I'll be all right. Look, she's one that got away. She's not Heather, but she's one that got away.
You ever look her up or talk to her?
So we had a pact. So when she, like I said,
40?
you gotta listen.
Okay.
We had a pact before we broke it off. So we're talking on the phone, right?
Mm.
She's a year into AmeriCorps. She goes, let's make a pact. In 5 years, if both of us are single, we'll meet back in Vegas and re-examine a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, she's not gonna follow through with this, nor do I think I would.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably find somebody in the next 5 years. Anyway, so I happen to be single. She comes back in town. It's 6 years later. She has a boyfriend, but nothing serious. And she comes back in town, and she was like, let's go have a drink. So we'll have a drink. I'm thinking she's going to bring up, it's been 5 years, I'm single, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
And we get together for a drink, and by golly, she completely forgot that she made that pact with me. At least that's what she says.
Mm.
And I believe her. She was always honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
But it made me feel, about that big.
Yeah, but didn't you know she had a boyfriend?
Not until that day.
Oh, okay.
Not until that day.
Uh.
And I was kind of upset. I'm like, why would you ask me to go have a drink if you have a boyfriend? She was, I just want to see you, say hi. I'm like, oh. Okay, so you don't remember that we had a pact? And she goes, oh, I don't remember. Well, that was the last time
Oh, yeah?
that I made an agreement like that.
Oh, packed with a girl.
Yep. Because it didn't.
Bear fruit.
Not only did it not bear fruit, if somebody doesn't remember it, you feel like an absolute idiot.
I had a pact with some friends of mine growing up. It wasn't like that. It was like if any one of us became a vampire, we'd share it with the other two.
So a non-realistic pact?
Hey, we didn't know that at the time. If vampires are real, we would share it with the other two.
Vampires are as real as people are real. I mean, people can drink blood and claim they're vampires, so.
Yeah, but they can't burn up in the sunlight or live for hundreds of years.
But the people like in our day and age that claim to be vampires, that's all they do. They drink blood and they bite people. Wow. I like to bite people.
There's like bloodletting parties and stuff. Yeah, I know.
I'm not into that, of course.
No, I'm talking about like what some of these people do. Like they get together, they have a donor who is being not like to death, but
like the movie shows like that too.
So yeah, or some of the TV shows where some people like they take being like I feel like I'm the spirit of the wolf, I'm a werewolf, like that kind of crazy shit. And then you got people like trying to talk in like old English or whatever to say they're vampires.
I watched a special where this guy was going to be a vampire.
You don't even need to watch the special. Just watch the Key and Peele skit about being a vampire.
It's like this dude's for real. This guy actually thinks he's a vampire.
Those people like that are as amusing as those people that marry inanimate objects.
Yeah.
Like carousels or trains that are decommissioned.
I'll never forget
that Utah dude that married his car and then it got wrecked, so he was sad because his wife passed away in a car accident, and then he started dating a guy truck years later.
Well,
so now he's gay.
He had it was like an old school Mustang, and he would lay under the back end of it and be like, "This is us cuddling." And I'm like, you can't be for real.
Was he from Utah?
I don't remember.
You know what I noticed about a lot of
people?
people?
He was a geeky white guy. But I was
like,
you can't be for real.
I was gonna say, like, what I noticed about a lot of these people that marry these inanimate objects, most of them are white. Most.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. White people just have weird stuff. But like, I've only seen one black dude that eats random stuff. I forget what that's called. Where people eat random stuff.
My Strange Addiction.
You
ever watch that show? That's what it's all about.
That's not
people eating.
Well, it's any addiction, but
that's
yeah.
Why I saw the guy eating the Tide Pods.
That was like a challenge on TikTok that a lot of people went to hospital for.
Why would you want to eat this?
Because they're stupid. Because they don't understand. They don't see how. I don't think they are aware of consequences, because I never got a consequence growing up.
Told you, dude, because I don't believe that.
No, parents don't discipline their kids. That's what it is.
So I'm saying,
kids don't, or parents don't hit kids anymore.
I believe a lot of that is our generation's to blame, because our generation, if we had kids normally, like a normal, people do our
I know.
Younger, we have a kid that's like 18, 19 right now.
I mean, I could have a 22-year-old out
You
there.
could, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm 40. 24-year-old out there.
You could. So my point with that is that our generation, I've been really, first of all, I've really studied this and looked into it, and I repeat it a lot because it's true. Our generation stopped going to church. Our generation also, a lot of the believers fell off. So naturally, when they have kids, our generation, they're not raising them in the church. They're not raising them with those moral values. They're not raising them at least how I was raised, on the moral values of the Bible. And so what do you have? You have chaos. You have kids that think there's no repercussions for anything they do, and who can't take responsibility for what they do. And you have what you have out in society, a mess. And those people are going to be the ones running this country in less than 15 years. Think about that. If we're all still here.
Well, the bulk of them possibly, but there are a few people out there
There's
that
good
are
ones out there, of course.
at the young, the current
Of course there
the
is.
current adults coming out of college. There's a handful of them or
Yeah, there's good ones,
that
of
are
course.
good, but we know that 80% of them are those they them purple hair people that are not going to
They
be
wanna
productive society.
They want to riot whenever they can riot.
All I know is that those individuals, if they were to go to the countries that they're rioting for, with the way that they are, they would be killed and beaten and possibly raped in the streets.
Yeah, look what's happening in Iran. They're just mowing down protesters. They're just shooting whoever they want. They killed over 5,000 protesters, bro.
I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna miss out society-wise for those individuals.
No, I mean in Iran that happened.
No, I know.
Dude, there's a lot of
Are
people
those
there.
are those Iran natives, or are they people from hopefully here that went there?
No, Iran natives.
No, that's what I meant. Like, did some of our liberals travel to Iran to protest?
They'd be killed.
That's what what you just said they did. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Like, is that who got killed?
No, I'm saying look what's happening in Iran to the protesters.
Yeah.
They're not us. It's their own protesters. They're blood.
Oh, it's their own people.
It's their own people, dude. They're sick of their regime. That looks a mess over there. All those wires. I don't even know.
Well, it only looks like a mess because this one's bundled up.
But their whole regime, people are sick of, dude. They're not rioting, but they're protesting in the streets, peaceful protesting, and Iran's just shooting and killing them. I mean, people just hear that it goes in one ear out the other. Imagine what was going on here.
Well, there's a difference there, though. Like, we can protest here. I'm pretty sure there's not a law in Iran that says that they can protest.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. You can't protest.
So
You speak anything
that's
negatively against
the
freaking
current ruling
you
government.
get
Yeah.
killed,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like here, that you have the freedom to do that. So of course it's gonna go in one ear out the other for a lot of us because we know, or like, well, that's so weird. Why would that happen to them? Because we can do it. Da 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 da. But like, a lot of people don't take into account that their country, they don't have those same liberties. Like people thinking that like, why can't they live like us there? It's like, because that's not their country. Completely different set of rules there. You can't hold them to quote unquote our standards.
Right.
Like when you're visiting a foreign country and you're trying to yell at someone and say, "But I'm American. I'm American." This is France. We don't care. Or this is Italy. We don't care. Like, why would they care you're American? Most of the countries see our tourists as nuisances more than anything else. That's why when our tourists
that's
go
true.
there,
Don't come here.
get kidnapped, get ransomed, and no one bats an eye. That's there because they don't care because they're Americans. Unless they're related to people there,
Well, but
they're not going to care.
Those freaking Americans that go to a different country and they think that they can do whatever they want because they're Americans.
Yeah.
And I hate that too.
That's kind of like what I just said.
You know, like,
Yeah.
you think just because you're American that the local laws don't apply to you.
Well, not just that, but they think that their American laws still affect them.
Is that bothering you? That
When some of the times when you would twist, your knee would catch it, it would pull in the back of my leg.
so it's like tickling your leg.
No, it just I didn't like the sensation, so I just removed it. But no, yeah, that's like one of the main things of our tourists in other countries. They like, can't you speak American or can't you speak English? Like, no, dude, you're in freaking France. Learn French. What the heck's wrong with you? Why would you go to another country and expect them to speak your language? That's ignorant and just stupid. Like,
Well, if I went to a different country, I mean, I wouldn't expect them to speak English, but I would try and see who does.
well,
I wouldn't expect it at all. No, I would expect,
there's apps now that you can use.
you know, if I went to a different country, I've been in a different country once, or a lot more than once, but Mexico, but I don't count that.
Why? Because of the donkey show?
No, because it's our neighbor. Like, I don't know. We used to go all the time for my mom's vacation, so I don't consider that a different country, but it is. But if I went to somewhere, you know, overseas, dude, I'm trying to like blend in as well as possible. I'm not trying to like be a loud American or
Would you
Oh,
shave
yeah.
your beard?
no.
So you're not really trying to blend in then?
I mean blend in as far as like the rules and stuff. Like you know,
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm
they're gonna see your stature and your facial hair before they're gonna see
So what,
you.
dude? People have beards. I'm not talking about going to the Middle East. I'm just talking about going like
No, I know. Like
going
if
to England or something. Like
right,
that.
right, or like let's say you go to India, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
Yes. But that,
So you're not gonna blend in.
dude, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Physically, I mean, I blend in. What I'm saying is that, like, with their laws, with their traditions, you know, like, okay, for instance, my buddy who's a Marine, he did 2 years in Japan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he told me that in Japan, if somebody does, what's the symbol? This. That's a very bad symbol. And that means go away. And so, like, he walked into a store. He was trying to buy booze. He was actually on break at the time. This is when I was in my late 20s. He was on break at the time, and he was going to fly back to the United States for some reason
Yeah.
for his break. And so he bought 2 big bottles of booze that you can't find here. Well, they didn't let him take it on the plane. So he went back into that Japanese place and tried to take him back. And he goes, dude, everybody was doing this. And I finally asked somebody, what does that mean? And he was, they told me basically get the hell out of the store. Like, that's a bad thing. But see, that's the kind of stuff I'm saying. I would try and ask and figure out what stuff like that is, so that if they did it, or, you know, I didn't make the mistake of doing something like that, or, you know, it's just like, do you remember when we were in junior high or high school and that kid spit in Singapore? Do you remember this? And they beat him. They beat him with they basically spanked him with a switch in a public square. Do you remember this happened?
No.
Any vague inkling of it?
No, I mean I remember the guy that tried to do.
All because he spit.
He tried to tag something, graffitied, and he got beaten to like a tenth of his life or something.
Yeah, this guy just spit, and it's illegal. I'm pretty sure it was Singapore. It's illegal to spit on the ground.
Yeah, it's either Singapore or Malaysia.
And he got. I mean, dude, they
There's
beat him.
Yeah,
they pulled
there's
his pants down
there's
and beat him.
there's a lot of capital of offenses out there in foreign countries, usually some sort of Orient/Asian country, that we don't even register. Like, what was it? Was it Nixon? What president got in trouble for doing a thumbs up because that was the same as a middle finger in that country?
Nixon used to do the peace.
No, yeah, but someone else. He didn't only do the peace, but like,
No, but that's what he's known for.
sure.
That's what
But like, I'm pretty sure there's a president that was doing a thumbs up in a foreign country,
I'm saying. Look it
that
up,
in that
probably.
country
It's
equivalent to the middle finger.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I would already know that because I would ask.
How would you know to ask that
I would
though?
just say, what are do's and don'ts? Give me some do's and don'ts for traveling there, for going there, as an American, as whatever. Give me the do's and the don'ts. You know, just the same way when I go visit a different state or city and I go stay there for vacation, I'm paying attention to the neighborhood that I'm staying in. I'm making sure that, you know, if it's hood, it's hood. If it's not, it's not. I'm aware of my surroundings, even though I don't know the city or the state. That's all I mean.
Parts South Africa, West Africa, and parts of South America. I couldn't find the president that did it, but I know that
Love
happened.
the thumbs up.
Yeah. Or like in Germany, when you spread butter on bread, you have to do
Crime.
it from the center out.
Or it's a crime.
It's frowned upon.
So you have to put the clump of butter in the middle of the bread and then spread it out.
Well, not a clump. Well, I mean, if you do a fork or a knife worth of butter, you don't start from the edge like we do. You have to go from the center out, because over there, it's a it's a customary, because it was like during war times. It was the way that you spread it would help you preserve your rations, and by doing it from the center out, you could your rations could last longer.
All right. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it was on a it was like a random like fact gif that popped up. Apparently there was someone that a
I'm gonna shut
spy
off.
a spy that got caught. I think that was new. I didn't notice it was red until just now. But because like there was still registry.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like mine goes and then yours goes too. So
Yep.
see,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of things like that we wouldn't know to ask. It would just have to come up in like.
Just like those countries that you steal each hand chopped off.
I mean, there's a few like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, it just goes back to, I think of, like, we don't know the freedoms we have.
Yeah, most people don't. Like a lot of the people in our group, if they were to go back to our countries of origin, they wouldn't know how to handle themselves.
Oh.
Like I barely know how to handle myself in the Philippines. Like bathing, for instance, I feel like it would take its toll
You're
on
not
a lot of
taking a full
people.
shower, right? You're taking, like, bucket bath?
You can't take a full shower because there's no hot water. You have to boil it first. And yes, you would have to do a bucket bath. Essentially, you boil water, you get a bigger bowl or whatever of water, you pour the hot water in it, get water from the faucet until it's warm, not boiling hot, and then you get a tabo, which is essentially just like it's a Filipino cleaning device for your private parts. And then
What does it
you
look like, a washcloth?
no, it's a bucket. It's a little
Call that.
handheld bucket.
Say it.
Tabo,
Towel?
tabo. And some have handles; those are the fancy ones. Others they have a lip so you can grab onto it. But like I have one in my bathroom and it's got a handle, and you get the water out of here. You do it from a faucet. Over there, be from the bucket.
You're dunking it?
No, you grab the bucket for the water and you bring it and you pour it on your stuff and you clean it with the other hand. So you got one hand pouring, the other one cleaning. So a rule of thumb is the hand that you use to clean is not the one you use to eat.
Yeah.
Because
that's a
over
lot.
there you eat with your hand. You don't have there's no utensils that you use.
Oh, everything's in your hand?
Yeah, so like with like for like rice and soup, you gotta get rice, you pack it in your hand, and then you get the soup that you want with whatever like the onions or the meat, whatever.
You're
and
eating
then
soup with no utensils, too?
that's why you have the rice in your hand to absorb the soup, so you get some in your hand.
Well, I heard you. I'm just surprised by that.
And then also you get the bowl, you know.
Now, why is there no utensils being used?
Because there weren't any. Like now you can probably find them, but like just like napkins there, like
So if you
they
go
would
to a
cut it up.
restaurant, is it the same way?
No, because restaurants you're paying for a premium as well.
So you get utensils?
Yeah, I mean you might even be able to get a straw depending where you go.
That's wild.
maybe
Most
even
people wouldn't even know what
ice.
to do in that situation.
Yeah.
Like if they got transplanted there all of a sudden they woke up there in the Philippines, I wouldn't know what to do, bro. I wouldn't know how to handle myself.
Yeah, it'll probably take a week to two to get used to things. Honestly.
I mean, do they like Americans there?
The women do. Just don't like try to peacock anywhere, because you don't know when the NAP might be around. The
That's
NAP,
gang.
no, not really. NAP stands for NPA, National People's Army. They're the
Resistance Army.
not really resistance, but it's like a militia
Well, that's
for, but
okay.
it's like they're trying to keep the Philippines pure, and they will kidnap Americans, try to auction them off. And if you don't get paid off in time, they will kill you. You will be lost. You will never be seen again. Also, in the mountains of the Philippines, there are known to be black cannibals. We have black Filipinos, folks, and they like to eat people. I'm
You
not
have
joking.
Black Filipinos?
Yeah, in the jungle.
Are
They don't.
black?
They're not like black Africans. They're just like really, really dark.
Really? So like
So we
brown,
do
just
no,
really
no, no,
dark?
no. They are dark. Like if you put Flavor Flav and some of these Filipinos next to each other, you couldn't tell.
And they're full Filipino? They're not from Africa?
So purebred Filipinos don't exist because of the way that the Spanish, what they did to our people there.
So what are you saying? There's no 100% Filipino?
No,
What is it?
it's a mix of a bunch of stuff.
Of Spanish and what else?
So, like Ilocano, for instance, is like the Filipinos and Chinese, and then there's other combinations.
Camas, you were saying?
Yeah, and then there's other combinations all across the island. Like you can essentially think that each dialect in the Philippines is a different combination of Filipino and other.
How about the Hmongs?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hmong? Hmong?
Are
I don't
those,
know
is
if
that
it's
Mongoloids?
the H.
Mongols?
I think those are probably Philippines.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They look like Filipino people.
Well, there are Cambodians that look like they're Filipino,
Yeah.
but they're not.
Also, Thailand people I've seen that I thought were Filipino but weren't.
Yeah, for me, I have to hear them talk to be sure if I can tell if they're Thai or Filipino.
So I just need to hear them speak English. I know.
Nah, just hear them talk, man. Just because you can't get rid of a Thai accent. I can't do one, otherwise I would. But like
I can't.
you can
I
tell.
can hear a Filipino accent from a mile away, dude. When they speak English, I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I mean it's
I don't know
it's
when
pretty
they're speaking
strong.
their language. It's harder for me to tell. But when I hear them say something in English, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Filipino. It's like a harsh stop start. I don't know how to say it.
stops. The Filipinos that I know that speak with the great accents, I wouldn't describe it as like a harsh stop start. That sounds more like a Korean trying to speak English.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it.
Well, can you attempt a Filipino accent?
It's usually with the T's that I hear it.
Like when they go tok tok.
Yeah, something like that.
What about the P's?
How do they do P's?
I don't know. Well, you're the one trying to.
Dude, but you would have to say. See, you don't have it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
You don't.
what if I try to?
I don't hear when you speak English. I don't hear it.
When I get excited, do I sound like I have an accent? Because when I get
The
excited,
only time you sound like is when you're pronouncing stuff from your culture, food, or
well, yeah, just like when you hear
mukbang, or what is it called? Mukbang, or
talking about peck peck,
no, what is that? Peanut butter soup.
kare kare,
Kare kare. That's what it is. What's the one that sounds like a cuss word? Like mukbang, or
marapaga.
yeah, what is that?
Careful, you might fall.
Maybe that's what. Didn't Jeff used to always say that?
No, well, he would try to.
Marapaka?
He tried to say something.
I thought there was one that was I don't know. I would have to hear you say it.
I need to know what you're talking about for me to say.
No, I know. I'd have to hear you just say it, like in life, like in passing. Oh,
Oh,
that's
well, because
cool.
like for me, when I get excited, my pigeon comes out.
How would you describe pigeon to somebody that doesn't know what that is? The bonnets?
You gotta pay attention to the phonics of it more than what they're actually saying.
Would you say it's the bonnets for Filipinos?
No, it's that pigeon's like a Hawaiian thing. Like it's just like how words come together, and it makes perfect sense
Like,
if you
how's it,
get it.
brother?
Not like that.
Give me something. I can't back up this
It, it,
chair.
it
Damn it!
Are you trying to
I'm trying
scoot?
to sit up straight. I can't.
Well, why don't you
I
lock
can't
it?
move.
You gotta lock it.
It is locked.
Oh, okay. But no,
How would you describe somebody who doesn't know what it sounds like? Attempt to. For our viewers out there that don't know what it sounds like.
pay attention to the adjectives.
Give me an example.
I can't.
Describing verb.
Can't just bring it
describing
up,
words
like-
and adjectives. So
It just
Beautiful.
depends. No,
Beautiful?
that's not pigeon. That's you trying to speak Tagalog at that point. But like no, you know the kind. Yeah, we pal. You know it just flows, it comes out. It's smooth, you know. And if you don't know what the words mean, it doesn't make much sense.
you know
But
who speaks really good
after a
pigeon?
while, you get it. Who?
Is Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, it's garbage pigeon. What are you talking about? It's like it's like watching Steven Seagal try and talk Spanish to someone.
Or when he's like, hey, brother.
Oh, to all the black guys.
Hey, bro.
He tries to talk street to the black guys in Spanish. All like, dude, I'm from Florida. What are you talking about?
You know who I hated when who would talk pigeon? Is Dog's ex-wife, the one that passed away.
Tits McGee?
Yeah, she would. The way she would say it, I'm like, you're not Hawaiian.
Oh,
Stop acting like you are.
well, I mean, it's like that South Park episode because they have their Mahalo rewards card. They feel like they're natives, you know, like they've been there for what 10 years, so they can speak like it. No, you can't.
That's how they feel.
If you go
Baby Lisa,
if you go to where the locals are and you try to talk like that, they don't care who you are.
how's it?
You separated the words. You got to keep them together, Tim.
Give me an example.
Well, you just said how's it.
How's it?
You gotta make it flow.
How's it?
How's it?
That's what I'm saying.
That's not how it's coming out.
How's it?
No, see, you're. How's it?
How's it?
Quicker.
How's it?
Not panicked.
How's it, brah?
Don't do the broad part.
How's it, brah?
Better.
How's it, brah?
No, not the slow shit, man. But what I love about the most over there is like when you know someone's like gay trying to hit on you, and you ask them if they're gay, they get in your face. It's the best part.
What do you mean?
So like if a gay guy starts saying like, "Hey, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh, you mao," and then they're like, "Oh, you want beef?" Because you're calling them out for being gay. It's so funny.
Do they end up fighting?
They screw up on you like they're gonna fight you.
I wish somebody would.
Like, but my favorite interaction was there was this mahu over at the this bar, like it was
What's
like a
Oahu?
very effeminate guy,
Okay.
like with like long hair.
That's island language.
Yeah, it's pigeon for that. But there was this one like he had like you could tell he had makeup on, long hair. He did like that sassy walk with the arm out and a flower in his hair.
I have
And
no
he was
idea what
and
you're
he was
talking about.
well, I'm getting there. He was walking across. So we were at the Duck Creek Village in Utah, right? Me, Jeff, and Alfio, we were out there for just one of our camping trips. And at Duck Creek, it just happened to be like the chili cook-off. So there was like a couple of the high schools from our valley that was there participating in the cook-off, like with their chili. So we're like, oh heck yeah, it was like a $5 buy. Like you go there to
All
eat
you
all.
can eat.
Oh, it's so good. And I was farting that night, and the day after was so good. But there was this one guy walking by, like he's sassy, bell-bottom jeans, freaking arm out with the coming back and forth, the hair and freaking glitter makeup on, walking back, and he was Jeff so hard. Jeff didn't like it didn't register to Jeff. Jeff was like being like, hey, hi, to try me, his normal, his outreachy self, his
Was
extroverted
the
self.
person sizzling hot?
What? What do you mean by sizzling hot?
Like scorching.
It was a gay dude trying to
Flaming.
look essentially like a lady boy, and giving
Oh.
Jeff like hard like IFing like.
Did Jeff think it was a girl?
Jeff didn't recognize A, that thing was hitting on him, and B, that it was a guy.
So he would have continued to like.
He
flirt.
might have, and I was like, I had to be like, Jeff, that's a guy.
What did Alfio think?
He just started laughing, and I was like, dude, cause like this I've never seen like I want to f you eyes so hard
Here's the story. I
than
want
from
to
that
know
Mahu.
if it really happened.
Okay,
That I've retold before to friends,
okay,
but I'm not sure if it happened.
all right.
Did people really think you were a sumo wrestler when you were at Mary Jane Falls?
Mary Jane.
Well, whatever it's called.
We went to
Where'd you go?
Zion.
Zion.
Yeah, we're gonna do Angel's Landing.
Angel Landing.
I don't think it.
Did they bow to you like Alfio says?
I don't know. I only said I wasn't paying attention. I was so exhausted and
Did
tired.
you give
I was.
viewers a taste of what's happening?
I have.
What was going on?
I have no idea, because
Give
like
a taste of what was going on. Though.
no, I was exhausted, and I could only focus
What were
on
you doing?
walking, because we were going up the trail.
Yeah.
So I was
They
exhausted.
don't know that. That's what I'm saying. Explain to them what was happening.
So we were going Angel's Landing, and if you've ever been to Mount Zion, or if you haven't ever been to Mount Zion, you should definitely go. It's a beautiful place, especially for hiking purposes. It's really nice. I'm afraid of heights, and I got to not to Angel's Landing. I got to the Bird's Nest, is what it's called, because there's a land bridge connecting two places, and you're like 1,500 feet off the ground. And no, not for me. Not gonna happen. I couldn't crawl across that. There's no way. For me, it's because I was over 400 pounds at the time, and I know there's no one there with us that would be able to pull me up if I fell over. So just no. And
It's natural.
I was so like exhausted trying to get up, cause elevation, and just hot. I needed water. Like I was burning through bottles of water going up this trail. And it just, I had a lot of weight on me and trying to make it up this trail. And so, while we were making our ascent, there were people, of course, coming down, because, like, there's, like, you don't just stay up there. There's no elevator or anything either. Like, you walk up, you can walk back down. So we were going up. They were coming down. It was like a group of Japanese people. I would say at least 10 of them. I don't know if there was like a tour guide or just like someone found it online. They were just kind of do it together or what. But I know that they were coming down from whatever positioning they were, because I was exhausted. I was like, nothing was really being committed to memory, because I was just really, really tired. I just wanted to get through it, because that's why they like my skinny fit friends were wanting to do was to go there, and I didn't want to just like stay in camp.
Was your shirt off?
Of course, it was too hot. So I had my sweatpants and my sweatshirt tied around my waist as I and a hat. I had a hat on, no shirt, and I made my ascension past a lot of people, and I was so exhausted that I would just walk, and then when we got to like a plateau, I would get a bottle of water to drink, and then move on to the next section. According to our friend Alfio, when I passed this group of Japanese people, I mean, we say Japanese because they sound like that's what they were speaking, and they looked more Japanese than any other Oriental. So like they didn't look Chinese or Thai or whatever. They looked like a Japanese group, and I think I might have seen a Japanese flag on something they had too. I don't know. Anyways, while I was walking by, out of my mind because I was just exhausted, I was having a hard time breathing because it was hard work to get up there.
Sure.
And according to our friend Alfio, the Japanese people, as I was walking by, in unison, turned towards me, bowed, and then proceeded to walk down. I cannot confirm or deny that because I did not register anything happening behind me. because I was just not conscious of anything behind it because I was so exhausted, and the plateau was right there. That's all I could focus on. But Alfio swears.
Do you believe it happened?
There's nothing that says that it didn't, and there's nothing that says that it did.
I believe it happened.
And I have no reason to deny Alfio anything.
It's a better story if it happened.
Yes. The only time that one of the Alfio's stories did not ring true was at his bachelor party, and he put all the Blair Witch stuff up around the campsite. And he tried to pretend that we had Hills of Ice people watching us. And then he was singing that the bodies hit the floor while he was punching them out of the tree. And the reason why it didn't make any sense is because he was saying like, oh, they must want to get you, Timo. I was like, why? There's like 3 fat guys. Why am I the one fat guy and everyone else is skinny? This doesn't make any sense. If they were trying to get the fat guys, there's like 3 options here, man. Because like, and then Jared with his bad back flipped the furniture inside the cabin. They try to make it look like a poltergeist or something was happening inside the cabin. Like, I couldn't believe Jared did it because I thought the couch was heavy for his back. But he said he was able to figure it out.
That's when we were... I don't think he knew, but this is before I hurt my back. And so me and Alfie were calling him Oxy. Obviously not around him.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, Oxy said he's going to leave early. You know what we're talking about. Why Oxy, right?
Was he taking it at the time?
But he wasn't addicted to it or anything. It was funny because when he was going to go on the trip, he was worried about his back, and so
that makes sense.
He brought his medication, and anyway, we were just having fun with it. But that was the same trip that you came out of the bathroom with a washcloth over your junk.
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, that's if you cover
and
up.
James was so mortified and angry
and offended for some reason.
Offended.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand the offended either. I think Jared might have been a little offended too, because that was in the early days of him knowing us. He didn't really know that we got down like that.
It was definitely before the great spreading of whatever the year that was.
Oh yeah. We should call it the Great Pumpkin Spread. The Great Pumpkin Spread.
The best part was that picture was going to be posted online.
The best part is when I first looked at it, I missed it. Because I was looking straight at Rush. And I was like, what's in the background? Oh my god. That is something I've never seen before. So one of our quote-unquote friends was sitting, or stand. I think he was sitting on the couch. Yeah, he was sitting on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
And my cohort here decided to photobomb him in a way that would be illegal if we were in public. But he decided to spread and cough. And so the background of the picture is that. And the person that was in the picture even looked at the picture and missed it. And so we pointed out, what's that in the background?
He was literally about to post it to Facebook, which at this time that this happened was like
he'd have been kicked off Facebook.
The big thing. Oh, for sure. But the best part was like you didn't see my face in the photo.
Nope.
Like you didn't,
just a Grand Canyon spread.
Like
one of the most amazing nights of my life. I think I laughed probably. This is one of my top 5.
Everyone was laughing in the room. Everyone was laughing so hard. And the best part was
what?
They all thought he thought that everyone was laughing with him at the dog because he loved that dog.
What dog? Was it Jared's dog?
No, the one like Bitsy or something, or it was the one that he was looking after for one of his neighbors for like a while. Honey, yeah. Rush could not get enough of that dog, and he loved that dog unconditionally. So when he saw that photo, All he saw was him having a good time with that dog,
I
and
don't
the
know what he thought.
and he didn't see that for sure. He was about to post it until Alfio pointed out to him. It's like, wait, what is this? What is what? What is that?
I don't even remember his reaction. Was he just disgusted?
Why would you do that? Just like a non like
Because
like,
we're not normal. That's why we did that, Rush. I'm sorry. We're not normal.
the best part was when like everyone in the room at the time was laughing hysterically, and he thought it was because of what he was doing with Honey. He thought everyone's having that amount of laughter and joy because of what he was doing with that dog, and he's like, "Oh, you guys like this as much as I do." I feel like that photo is on his camera or phone still.
I can't get over the night that he was doing the magic tricks.
Oh, there was a few nights of that. My favorite was the math ones.
Guys, we're grown adults, and this dude's doing magic tricks you buy for like an 8-year-old.
And we had
Like
respect.
to hide a sponge ball underneath 3 little mini tops, you know.
He had a strip of paper with numbers on it, and it was like he was doing math tricks
He
with
did
it.
it wrong.
Like the first 2 times he did it.
So he's doing tricks, and we're adults at this time, man. We're not kids.
Yeah, but then so because he would get it wrong, the next time he came over and he's like, "Hey, can you do magic for us again?" And he would do the magic tricks
Of course, 'cause he thought
again.
we wanted it.
We would play along, even if he got it wrong. We would say he did it right.
Like, oh, is this your card? No, it's not even close, but all right, that's good enough.
Well, no, Timmy. We were like, "Oh my god, that's amazing."
Oh my.
He's like, "Really? It's supposed to be the 3rd card I picked."
Dude,
Oh, I
the
don't
guy,
know. Sorry.
He's touched, man. You know, I like to try and make him feel a part of us.
Well, I just like that. I always thought like maybe it's like a lost in translation thing.
Although
And
he
it-
lumps me in with you for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Like, I've never made fun of the kid.
Maybe because you laughed along. I don't know.
The only thing I ever did was tell him he was sucks at tennis. And
Maybe.
then beat him terribly.
Maybe. I still can't.
That's the only thing that, because he actually had the wherewithal to say, I can beat you in tennis, and he had never even seen me play, and I'm like, oh, okay. Let's go then. Let's go out there. I guarantee you won't even score. And then that's, you know.
And then he dominated Alfio
Well,
from
that
a
wasn't
deficit.
that time, but
From
it
a
was
deficit.
another time, but
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
Another time, Rush thought he could beat me and wanted to play. I told you I was up 5-1, and Alfio still lost.
yeah. So deficit like Alfio. Like the best part was like how mad Alfio got. All he's doing is playing defense. Like, well,
That's all he's doing. He just kept saying that's all he's doing is just returning it. I'm like, well, dude, you can do the same thing.
it's tennis, man. Like that's what you're. That's the object of the game.
He doesn't even try and score. He's just giving it back to me. I was like, well, give it back to him then. Make him make the mistake.
Hit it at him. Because like if you hit someone with the ball, it's still your point. So just hit it at him. See what he does with it.
He was doing a Monfield on Alfio, just running down everything. I got to give it to Rush. He does run down most everything.
Definitely got there. That's for sure. I mean, he definitely rushed.
That was when Alfio was a little bit more bitter of a person at that time.
I think it's because he was still fighting, and hanging out with those pagans. He doesn't do that anymore.
Well, that's when he was like against girls and constantly talking about, you know, degrading. He wasn't degrading them. I'm just saying he was constantly talking about how, you know, girls don't deserve this or him or.
Girls.
Do you remember that?
Girls are lesser
He
beings.
was like he used to talk about stuff like that all the time. To
No,
where
yeah, I know.
I thought there would never be a day where he would get married because of that.
I always knew it was going to be a girl that was out of the norm of what he was dating. I always knew it was going to be someone that wasn't that didn't match like his normal.
Well, I think that she
Girl.
is.
I love her. I
I do
she's
too.
great.
I think that she is properly submissive.
I don't know. I feel like she puts him in his place when he needs it.
Probably, but I'm saying she's proper. When I say properly, like biblically submissive. You know what I mean? She doesn't just submit to him just to submit to him. And I like that. I hope to find a girl something like that, but who knows? Can't seem to find water falling out of a boat, so
Maybe she's not born yet,
oh, what would it be 58 dating an 18-year-old?
No, you're gonna be 60.
Dude, so there's a girl there. I will say this: there's a girl at work,
Mhm.
right? She's, in my book, cuter than cute.
So like big nose, petite.
Somewhat of a big nose, petite, Hispanic.
Oh, Hispanic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Olive skin tone, very sweet.
Accent?
Beautiful smile. No, she doesn't speak Spanish. Even though she's half Mexican, half something else.
Samoa.
But, dude, she's. Did you say somewhat? No. But she has some scrimps on her desk. She has a.
The homies?
No,
Oh.
shrimp. I just call them shrimp because they're small.
Oh.
But she has a. What do you call it? A aquarium with shrimp and crab and stuff in there. It's weird. Usually put fish. She put shrimp. They're like that big. And they're in there little fluttering around, swimming around. Anyway. I think she's very good looking.
Yeah.
And she's worked with us, I don't know, like 3 months now, 4 months now.
Oh.
And I was trying to figure out without asking her what her age was. Because, what's going on? Did it quit?
No, your microphone is unmuted, but it has no signal right now.
It has no signal. It's showing it has signal.
Yeah, it's coming through. So.
But basically, I was trying to find out her age because I don't know. Was I going to ask her out? Maybe.
I mean, she's working for
And then
the state. You gotta assume she's at least.
she's 21.
All right, so what? So she's half your age. So what?
Nah, dude.
Why?
Because she's not going to want a serious relationship.
You don't know that. You're assuming now.
Oh, dude, but trying to make a move on somebody that's 21.
Well, talk to her. Maybe she's an old soul and she wants like that.
She does seem like that. That's
Well,
what it fooled me.
So what if you date her once or go out on a date with her and you find out that's exactly what she wants, or you go out? No, well, she wants someone that she can settle down with, and she wants to have kids. Because I've known a few 20-something-year-olds that they want to settle down. They don't want to play the field like a lot of their counterparts do. They want to find someone that they can settle down with. Alright, and they're only in their 20s.
I know, but I don't
But then
think
there's-
they're usually twice their age.
Well, I mean, some of them are older. So, just ask her out if she's
well, you
cool.
gotta be careful because we're not really allowed to do that at work. It could be considered harassment.
How if you're not? Are you guys in the same department?
Mm-hmm.
Is one of you superior to the other?
No.
Then what's the issue?
No, I'm not saying we couldn't date, but I have to be careful how I go about it.
Well, yeah, I don't mean
Be
like
considered.
throw something on her desk like, "Hey, me, you,
No,
drinks."
But I don't like putting people on the spot either, where I come up to you face to face and like, hey, you wanna go out with me? That's a lot of pressure.
Well, if you're like in a, you
But
guys
I
ever
also
have group
don't
outings?
wanna do it what?
Group outings?
No.
Oh. It's like, hey, you guys want to go to the Buffalo Wild Wings after work today?
I just talk to her a lot.
Okay.
That's how
So like
I'm-
Jim and Pam from the office.
That's how I'm playing it.
So you're playing the long game.
There's no other person that stops to talk to her as much as I do.
So are you waiting for her to turn 30 before you ask her out? Is that what's happening?
No.
Then why don't you just? Does she seem like she likes your conversation?
Yes. But that doesn't mean she likes me.
Well, maybe not, but she doesn't mean she won't say yeah to
She's
it.
always
Asking her
very
out.
bubbly when I talk to her and stuff, but
Mhm.
that doesn't mean she's like that, so that doesn't mean anything. But
So she doesn't give you anything different from other people.
I don't know because she's on the phones and I'm not. So we're in two different areas, but we're in the same general vicinity.
So what makes it so you can go and talk to her?
Nothing.
So you just
When
get
I'm
up.
up stretching my legs and walking around, I go talk to her.
Okay.
Or I'll walk right, she's not on the phone. I'll be like, how's the script doing? She's She's like, good, you're still in there. Stuff like that. She's into cars too. She likes cars.
Well, isn't there like a
She
car
loves
show?
you would love her because she loves anime.
Okay. Well, what does she have on her desk that looks like anime?
No, she's told me.
Oh, well, cause like.
She has little things.
Okay.
Little, like, I call them shushis, which are like little.
Describe one. Cause I can tell you what anime it
I
is.
don't know.
Well, okay,
One
so
of them is blue, and it looks like a ghost. Okay, that's all I know.
Tim, my friend,
Buddy, I don't know this stuff.
I understand you don't, but you can describe things better. What I'm saying is, take a note next time.
I'm usually enthralled with talking to her.
Sure, but I'm trying to give you an in, because if she's into anime, if I can tell you what anime it is and give you a reference for you to talk about, it
She
could.
also plays the Nintendo Switch on her break. Is that turning on?
What game though?
I don't know.
Because it was like
It's just on her
Tetris.
desk, and I was like, "Do you play that?" She goes, "Yeah." I go, "Like for real?" She goes, "Yeah."
Because like if it's Pokemon,
I don't think so.
if it's like a fighting game, like it's anything
What would like really get you on if she played it?
on a Switch.
Yeah. And you'd be like, "Yeah, she could be for me." Donkey Kong?
No, maybe Smash.
Smash?
Yeah, because that's a fighting game that we got
Smash
from.
Bros?
Yeah,
I wonder if she plays Smash Bros. I don't know.
yeah, because she's one of those weird ones that love Mario
I don't
Kart.
want to ever be known as a creepy dude, so.
If you're talking to her all the time, you're already the creepy dude. If she views you
I
that
don't
way.
talk to her all the time like I'm making it sound like I'm at her desk for 20 minutes. No.
Sure.
It's like a 2-minute conversation.
I gathered that. But what I mean is like if you don't want to be the creepy dude, it's already past that point. If she would see you as a
I
creepy
want
dude.
somebody else to ask.
If she doesn't view you as a creepy dude, she's like, when is this dude gonna ask me out?
I want somebody else to ask her if she's dating somebody.
Like what I did for that what was she, Ukrainian or Bosnian waitress at the Napoli?
Yeah.
We missed it
Was
by
it
a week.
Mila?
I probably. I think so actually.
I still think she's
She
dynamite.
started dating someone a week prior.
I still think she's dynamite.
You missed your window of opportunity by a week.
I don't even know if I ever had an opportunity, but I
She
like her a
smiled
lot.
when I brought you up.
I like her.
She was like, she smiled and said, with tattoos?
Well, then I tried asking her out. She's like, no, I'm seeing somebody else.
Yes, I'm saying you missed your window of a week by a
Very
week.
rarely do I actually go out on a limb and ask somebody out that I don't know.
Mm.
And so when I do and it doesn't go good, it's like,
This is why I don't.
this is why I don't, because I don't know what their story is, what they're going through, what
Well,
they're...
Like for me, I don't expect anyone to even try to give me a yes. So like that waitress from IHOP, I didn't even think there was a chance for her to like.
What was it? I don't remember.
Oh, at least it was me, Jeff, and Alfio. You may or may not have been there. We went to IHOP. We were joking around with the waitress, and
Is this the IHOP where the guy sings? Or is that Denny's?
the guy sings.
Yeah, I remember if you like tipped him, he would sing a song, like an opera song. Do you remember this guy? You know what I'm talking about?
There was this guy at Sunset Station that
That's
would
it.
sing,
That's it.
but it was usually Guar.
Yes, that's it. Sunset Station at that cafe
Yeah,
we used to go to.
yeah.
That's it.
He would
That's what I'm
sing
thinking.
Guar. It was the best, man. Cause no one knows Guar,
I hate Guar.
but it's the pageantry of Guar is so good. Like, was it Mushroom Head? The pageantry of Mushroom Head is so good.
One of them dudes died recently.
Mushroom Head or
I think it was the lead singer.
Guar. Oh, I haven't. It's just the pageantry I really enjoy. Cause like it's so outlandish. It's good. Like
It's good until you get stuck at one of their shows and you don't know you're going to be at their show.
you were stuck at one of their shows.
Yeah. Because I went to go see Godsmack and POD.
Gosh,
So POD opened first, and then
POD was the opener.
yeah. And
Who was
I
the
didn't-
main?
Godsmack.
Oh,
And then I didn't know who
what's between
was
them?
in the middle because it wasn't announced. It was supposed to be another man, and they fell off.
And they
So all
got
of a
Mushroom
sudden-
Head.
No, all of a sudden I'm sitting there, and they're, you know, the curtains closed and they're getting ready,
Mm-hmm.
and I see people start putting bags over all the electronics, like all the speakers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like looking around, watching them do that. And I'm like, what's going on? And somebody was like, oh, Guar's up next. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
no.
you're talking about Guar, not Mushroom Head. Okay.
I'm like, oh no, are you serious?
The pageantry of Guar was so good. Like when
It's not my thing, dude.
Otis.
It's supposed to be an all ages show.
Murderous.
What they were doing was not all ages.
What was it? Was it Murderous? Oh, when the main dude died, random like from OD.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What? His death?
No, I'm saying that's the one I said died, yeah. Earlier, I said one of their dudes died.
You said recently.
Within the last couple of years?
No, the dude
Oh.
died before COVID.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah. He was sober for like I think like 15 years or something, and
What
then
was
he
his name?
OD'd. I can't remember.
No, what was the stage name?
I don't
You
remember.
said it.
It was Otis Moran something. I don't remember the
No,
full name.
Say one of the other words you said. The Dominator or something.
No, it was like Otis Murderidius or something.
Yeah, you're close. It's something like
It's
that.
yeah. I can't remember the exact because it's been so long, but
This guy at work actually likes them.
they're enjoyable. Like they had a show, dude. They had a show. He was the imaginary friend of the main dude.
What do you mean they had a show?
There was a TV show where Otis was the imaginary friend of the main character, and he would visit him and give him moral not affirmation, like he would give him like
Moral support?
yeah, moral support, and like tell him like, hey, this is have to act correctly, treat people like this, and then he would disappear into the closet. I think it had like maybe 2 seasons. I can't remember if it was a web show or it actually went on air, but there was something like that with Bar. So good.
Yeah,
It's a pageant.
I don't find it funny. I'm not into them bringing out a 10-foot penis and squirting green stuff through it all over the crowd. I'm not into that.
But you know Mushroom Head is though?
My brother likes them. I know who they are. I probably would know a song, but just because I've liked metal my whole life,
QWERTY?
but I don't really like them. I don't like them.
Mm.
But I've heard some good beats by them, like some good songs. Like the music, I don't know about lyrically, but the music was good
Mm.
because it's hard metal, screaming metal. So
I I like their costumes.
what do they dress up as? Mushroom Man. I can't picture them right now.
Well, one would say biblical angels.
Okay.
So like one had like a mask with like a bunch of hands with eyes on the hands,
Oh, okay.
and then like others. That's the one that really comes to mind when I think about it. But there's a music video I thoroughly enjoy called QWERTY, QWERTY, by them.
I'm gonna look at Mushroom Man.
But yeah, it's pretty good. But those are like the two like that had like what was it? Fade to White, Fade to Black?
That's Metallica.
No, like the group. There's a group that's like that. I found them, quote unquote, found them fairly recently. It's like YouTube Music or something. But
Dang, they came out in
it's really
93.
good. Yeah, they're not new. Oh, there's this song my sister sent me. It's a kind of Filipino song, but not really. It's this girl was telling a story, and someone put some beats to the story, and it's really really entertaining.
So they look like a broke down Slipknot.
Yeah, their outfits. I think their outfits are more elaborate than Slipknot.
Not what I'm seeing, dude. This one they are. This is probably the version you're talking about. Okay. I'll do that thing. That's the version you're talking about.
I think that's newer.
Because then they have like this one. Here's the hand that you were talking about. They look demonic. Look at this.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. Some of them, all of them are demonic.
Pretty. Mushroom head.
You want to wrap this up, too, or you want to take a break? I'd like to take a break, at least.
Yeah, we can take a break. Yeah. Anything you want to leave pondering while we take our break and then come back with?
Not that I can think of, but we'll come back with something.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
We'll be right back.